It is Wednesday, my dudes, which means it's time for What the Gypsy Woman Foretold. It is June the 11th, 2025. Campaign 2, Session 9. How's everybody doing?
So good.
So good.
So good.
Happy to hear it. What happened last time?
Oh, secret
Oh.
tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Yeah.
Like, what did happen last time?
Secret
Yeah.
tunnels. And
Yeah.
some classes.
And some classes.
And school.
Cool.
And
Yeah,
school.
whatever.
And school.
Oh, we had a nice.
we did our commune. We had our flow
Yeah,
charts.
we had a commune with some flow charts involved.
There were flowcharts.
Yeah.
All of the preparation of how do we ask the questions to get not actually all that much of an answer,
Yeah.
which was pretty much what we expected.
The
Ain't that
gods
how it
must be
is?
crazy.
Yeah.
Many a D&D campaign in this group has been derailed by the use of commune. This will not be one of them.
What, you mean we can't just press the magic button and force you as the DM to tell us what to do?
Not this time, baby!
By virtue
know.
of us not
Any-
having a cleric.
Any other DM would dream of a situation where the players just ask, what plot thread should I follow?
But not here.
but not us.
To figure it out.
Not us. So, it is the end of week 2. Everybody can take a long rest as you finish out this week. Sort of blurring the boundary of how weeks and rests and gritty realism are meant to work here, but, you know, just kind of assume that they're happening at the end of the week.
Mm-hmm. It works for our purposes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I guess I will put the choice to you all. Would you rather I just do what I did last time and just kind of go through what the week of classes looks like first? Do you want to do that after? Do you want to go day by day?
Can we just go class, like, just how you did it? If there's, like, after a specific class, if we have something that we wanted to talk to that professor or interact with someone after that class, we could.
Yeah, we can kind of go day by day.
Yeah, like a day by day,
I
but
want
what's
to
kind
get
of...
to adventure.
But a quick day by day.
Yeah, quick day by day.
Well, the first day is Handiwork Day, wherein each of you is going to try your hand at crafting a magic item. I hope you've decided which one you want.
Yes.
Each of you other
remember
than
looking
Caesar,
at
of
it.
course.
Yeah.
You don't get a magic item.
I want a +1 rapier
Okay.
to work toward.
Cassandra, were you going to help try and make something for me, or was I going to try? Because I remember you mentioned being better at it, and we were talking about items.
Well, I feel like we have to do it for class.
Yeah, we do have to do it for
You have to do
class.
something for class.
Right, yeah. Like, I was going to try and make boots, since I'm the one that always fucks up the stealth. But we figured you would be more successful. Were you going to work on that, and I work on some other bullshit that we don't care if I mess it up? Or do you want me to work on that, and you work on something else for your own interests? Full disclosure, I am probably not going to be successful in making whatever it is that we try to make.
I hadn't fully decided on what I wanted to do, so, I mean,
If you got something you want or need, do it. By all means.
No, I was just trying to think of things that might be helpful, like maybe a periapthic wound closure or something, or something stupid like an immovable rod.
Never stupid.
If you want to try making that, that might be fun.
I was thinking Boots of Evelynkind to be useful, or if we wanted just, if you made them and I was making whatever, I was going to try and make a robe of useful items. Just because they're entertaining. And potentially useful, as the name would imply.
Robe of potentially useful items.
Or we could make like a cloak of protection.
There's also that.
Common.
That's better.
If you want utility. That was my other possible one, but...
But funny stickers.
But funny... Well, I also saw like, bag of tricks or something. But that'd be funny.
Oh,
Oh, the
Cannonball.
But
back
Matthew would hate me.
tricks.
I saw it. I was like,
Do what you want, girl.
No, I want my +1 rapier.
uncommon rarity. Matthew's like, don't care, DC 30.
I don't know where this slander is coming from.
You don't need another bag of rats.
Oh,
I
actually,
like your rat bag.
also something to consider: Amulet of the Devout for your maybe you, Russ. I mean, you're the only one that can use it.
I mean, if you want me to, it gives saves on spells, right?
I don't know that you
Oh,
have
that's
ever
right.
used that.
I don't know what that is.
I don't think you've ever cast a spell with a saving throw.
I don't really intend to either. I'm a paladin. I smite.
That's fair. Never mind. Okay, continue.
I mean, I have a lot. Like most of the spells I'm taking are intentionally not saves. They're either damage or buffs.
All right. How about I go ahead and make the Brutes of Elvenkind, or at least try to, and then you could kind of up to you. Like, I was gonna try to do something silly with a move, like just having an immovable rod might be funny. Um, but also if you have better ideas, then by all means.
Better is a word.
Well, listen, I got choice paralysis. There's a lot of things that I could make, so
Should I just try and make a bag of holding?
Ooh, actually,
Ooh,
that's
that'd
really
be
good.
that was
Like
yeah.
when in doubt, it's
Ah,
That's always useful.
See, Enzo is trying to make a dust of dryness.
that can only go well.
Nico is
Yeah.
trying to make a trident of fish command.
Okay.
He's a big salmon guy.
Throwing up this. Yeah, yeah.
Throws out a fishing line, holds the trident to bite.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and make those, or try my hand at making the Boots of Elvenkind.
Okay. Let's see, Reska is working on a +2 arcane grimoire, the rare one.
Okay.
Whoa.
Wow.
I hope she fails.
Wow.
Wow.
uh,
So, for each of you, I'm going to have you make a check with dexterity using some kind of tools that you will attempt to be using for this. If you have proficiency in some set of tools, you can use that. And then an arcana check.
have be here. The first one's a dex check.
hmm
Okay.
With tools, if you have any proficiency.
Something tells me my proficiency in playing cards, because those are apparently technically classified as a tool, is
don't
not
think
going to be
my-
relevant here.
No, unless you were making like a deck of illusions or something.
As soon as I finished saying it, that thought popped in my head. I was like, I could make
That
a blue deck.
Yeah. Not for
I've
what I'm
played a
trying
lot
to
of
make.
Balatro.
Banana.
But not.
Banana.
Sad banana. And
I'll
then
go ahead and
arcana.
use Leatherworker's tools
That'll
on
work.
mine. Oh, come on.
Oh, thank God. God, I needed that.
I'm looking for a total of 30.
Ooh.
Yes. Thank you, Arcana. Could take a little longer.
You're gonna need
Try to
to
make
keep
a bag of
working on
holding, and I just make a shitty
a
bag.
It holds stuff.
It's a nice stylish bag, but it does not. There's no magical properties yet.
Ugh, 3 short.
I spend most of the class trying to patch a hole.
Do you have a thing with your soul knife with ability check?
I was actually gonna pull that right up. I'm gonna go ahead
I
and use
believe you
my
Yeah.
I get side bolstered knack, and I get the first one after a long rest free, so that's cool.
Brain
There you go.
shoes.
You know what? Good point. Can I say fuck it and have used charge?
Exactly.
Sure.
I will use a charge from my deck of from my deck of a couple things to do stand, and just make one of them a 21.
Oh, well, that'll do it.
Ooh.
Well, I would make the 4 a 21.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'll make the relevant one a 21.
You got your 3.
Woo!
Let's see. Reska got a 6 and then a 21, so that's 27. So she would just use Flash of Genius on herself.
Of course she would.
Finish it up. Although hers was harder, so she's not finished with it yet, but she is on the right path. But you 3, through various means, all managed to complete your crafting over the course of basically this like 2.5 weeks that you've been working on this.
Woo!
So you can, I can give you guys those. I don't think you can give them to yourselves.
I think so.
I can just adjust Pierre.
Cassandra, trade?
Yeah.
Cool backpack?
trade. Yeah, cool backpack, and I'm not strong, so I definitely need it.
And I'm imagining if any of us is going to find our way into places to
Mm.
obtain things.
I should be good with mine. I just adjusted the bonus thing, so
What did you make?
plus
Back
1
holding.
Pierre.
Plus 1 or Pierre. Okay, yeah, you can.
Yeah. So they're like, I could just
Yeah,
change it.
yeah,
to
I'm not
my
giving
thing,
you
so-
that.
Yeah, I was like, I could do it. I don't need an extra
Like,
repair
wow,
thing.
now
in
it's
my
plus
thing.
1.
You have to
Yeah.
add common magic or whatever it is.
Oh yeah, you're right. Thank you for reminding me of that.
Is it
Is-
magic or magical?
I think it's just magic.
I would say
Common.
also if you wanted to, you could just have done the enchantment on your oh no, never mind. I was gonna say I thought your gemstone, you can attach it and have it be
Oh,
with
that's
that
true with
just
Blade
as well.
Song. Yeah.
So that works.
Could I
either
say
way.
it did that, and that's what kind of made it a +1 or something?
Yeah, whatever. It's, you know,
Whatever.
whatever flavor you like. I thought I gave you a weapon, but I gave you the gemstone, so it works out.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's your item. Okay, well that's day 1 done.
Woo! That was the day I was.
Nico does not make his trident.
Oh.
Enzo makes his dust.
Oh no.
He makes very good dust.
The dustiest dust.
Anybody have anything they wanted to do on the first evening? Going once?
I'll find Paula.
Oh.
She's around. She's on like patrol duty.
I'll just kind of walk up next to her and hello.
Hello.
Say, would you like help with your class tomorrow?
Sure. What do you have in mind?
Oh, I don't know. That'd be up to you. But
Oh,
I don't know what you usually do for your classes.
fight.
So I imagine I could do much the same that you do.
You are good with a weapon. Yes. I was thinking about doing a kind of a free-for-all sort of thing tomorrow, but perhaps I could have you inject yourself into that as a agent of chaos.
Oh, I could do that.
Try to have the students tag you without getting flattened.
Yeah. I imagine your class would be better at that.
They are pretty strong, most of them. Not all
Okay.
of them.
Yeah, I didn't know who's in your class, so.
There are a few students who are particularly good.
Hmm.
Lydia, Longo,
Oh, Longo's there.
yeah. Astera is very strong.
Astera. Oh, yeah, let me take a look at it. Proxos. All right. Well, I don't know half these. Oh, Elias is there. Oh, he's gonna get the shit kicked out of him.
He
Oh
is
my god.
fast, but he is not very strong.
Hmm. Oh, Clagbert
Yeah, he is a strange one.
is there. Clagbert Stumpumple.
I think he is the nephew of the person who had your
Yeah.
job before.
Yeah. All right. Well, great. Looking forward to it. That's it. Just all I would offer.
Okay, thank you.
Of course. See you tomorrow.
She just keeps walking. Like she's got her torch. She's just
Yeah.
like running the perimeter.
Yeah.
Anything else?
When I get back to the guild hall, I'll seek out Longo if he's in
He's
the.
up. Yeah, he's up and about. He's like hanging out in the bottom floor.
Hey, Longo,
Mm.
just as a heads up, you'll be seeing me at your class tomorrow.
Why? What could that
I just thought
possibly mean?
I just thought I would offer to help Professor Paolo.
Oh, you
know?
just thought you'd do that, huh?
Yeah. And we're
Of
great
course.
friends.
Of course,
as
of course.
professors. So,
Of course.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's you and Elias that are in that, right? Anybody else from here?
Don't think so.
I don't think so. I don't know
Uh,
half those people that are in your class.
well, I guess you'll get acquainted. Oh, Lydia's there.
Oh yeah. You know, I don't really think I've talked to her that much, but
She's alright. She's kind of a hard ass, but
was she one of the ones that rooms with Dreska? No, is that someone else?
no, I think she's with Alicia.
Ah, yes.
It's on the same floor.
Right. All right. Well, yeah. Just thought I'd give you the heads up. You know.
Oh, are you gonna give me any more of a heads up other than just a cryptic warning that you're gonna be there, or?
Well, I intend to just go in there without any weapons. So
Oh. Still.
yeah, that doesn't really mean much for me. So
You're like 3 times my height.
yeah. Well, you just do your best to steer away from me. How about that?
I intend to.
Yeah.
Always get real sore on lore day. After. Ugh.
How's your dump cake coming along?
Could be better. But I
What's
choose to
so-
believe that's
What's so hard about
it's
it?
not user error.
Oh, okay.
I think the premise is flawed.
Oh. All right. Well, you know.
I don't think those two words should go together.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Well, you just let me know if you want any help. I guess I could try to throw in something for that.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe I'll have you be my faculty advisor.
Yeah, there we go.
If you
All
want
right.
to, I'm not making any assumptions or anything, but if you want to impress
Sure.
old Professor Paola, Astera is the strongest one in that class. She's the one you gotta.
So kick our ass first.
Yeah, she's tough.
Well, so am I.
Yeah, I know.
So maybe I should go in with a weapon, is what you're saying.
No, I don't want you to kill her.
I wouldn't kill a student.
Well, it depends on the student.
I would kill them. I would just beat them up. I feel like that's plenty enough.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess I better get some sleep.
Yeah. All right, that's it for me.
Anybody else? Day 2. Armaments Day. Over in firearms class, you guys actually... Landon kind of meets you all in the central courtyard and takes you guys a little bit off campus. Takes you off and around to the north side of the little island that the academy is on for some distance shooting. He has basically... There is this little set of hills on the... Not the main Halcyon Isle, but the little island that the academy is on. To the north of it, there's all these little hills. And he has set up big old targets on each one. And he has lined up cannons and basically mortars for you guys to try and just see what you can hit. You have no idea when he set this up, but it's out there. So you guys can both just do dex checks to see how you do. And by the end of it, your ears are all ringing extensively.
We have no ear protection.
No. He just has his awakened shrub like wrapped around his head. Cassandra, you're doing very well. You know how to aim things. This is just that, but on a much bigger scale. Lauren, you're having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
The targets don't explode, but the other stuff.
Yeah, like
I
I'm
go
not
for
gonna hit
the.
that. I don't want to hit the target on top of that hill. I want to see if I can annihilate that tree.
I'll see what happens.
Yeah, it is a unmitigated chaos out there for most of the day.
That's what I feel like most of his classes are going to be.
Yep. He's been there for a long time. He gets to do whatever he wants. In
His classes are for him.
In dueling class, you guys shift gears as Professor Corinne basically just stands there, fully armed and armored, and just gives each of you basically 15 minutes to try and land a hit on her.
Oh.
So I'll have you make a roll with just a weapon. Not your +1, because you can't use that
Yeah.
one.
Dagger. Okay. Dagger hit. Okay.
She
has a lot of armor.
Yeah, she's fast, mostly.
Yeah.
Like, surprisingly so. You do pretty well. Towards the end, you do kind of get a graze on her, which is more than most of the other students can say. By the end of it, everybody is
Take it.
pretty exhausted. In brutality class, Caesar, you roll up.
Yep.
She basically just is out on the sidelines in the sand pit, and as you kind of roll up, she just says, "Okay, they are fighting. Feel free to join in."
Oh, it's already begun?
Yes, there are no rules.
Okay, just last person standing?
Pretty much. This is a battle
What
of
about
endurance.
What if I'm the last one standing?
Then you did very good.
Okay. Hop the little fence there and just strut out there.
See, she just like pulls out this like horn and just blows it, and everybody looks, and then they all just start like, ah! Like start running.
Gonna get out, run it then.
Yeah. You do see Astera.
Yeah, I'll go for it.
She's pretty tough. Tall, human, with a big old broadsword. I'll just have you make a couple of attack rolls.
We're gonna have a long rest by the end of this, right?
Potentially. Depends on what, I mean, before the excursion, yes.
Before the excursion, yeah. I'll use a
Before
rage
any
during
other
this and just
spelunking you
see-
might
tunnel.
do.
Yeah, yeah.
We're
I'll use
still
a
Okay.
rage
to
to
a
get
secret.
crazy in there.
Astera will also rage.
Yeah. Just
Everybody just
attack
kind of
rolls.
sees you making a beeline for her, and surprisingly, she just stops and turns and like holds her ground, and everybody just kind of like forms this like circle around you. Gotta be a 20 for her. You
Oh.
guys clash at each other. You without your weapon, you just like grab onto her broadsword and just like wrest it
Yeah.
out of her grip, and she just like goes in with the fist. We'll do another round.
Oof.
She's caught off guard as you kind of get her into a grapple, into a headlock. We'll just do one more, and if you can win this one as well, that'll be that. She does wrestle herself free of the headlock, and then you just kind of trip her up and slam her into the ground, and she just like is out. Like she hits like a sack of bricks.
I just like
And then suddenly you feel somebody like jump on your back as you feel like you see the little halfling arms of Elias are just like with a quarterstaff just like trying to choke you out, and it's just not working
Elias,
because
I
your
know what
neck
you're
is
doing.
so thick.
I'll
He's
just like grab his head. Elias,
Uncle.
I suggest you get down.
He just like
I'll just like gently lay him down next to her.
he just lays down. The rest of the battle goes as you might expect.
Yeah. I'll try to not target Longo at all.
It goes on for a good while as everybody starts to like try and break apart. Eventually, it does come down to just you and Longo.
All right, man.
He is also pretty strong. All right, let's do it.
It's come down to this.
Longo will also rage.
Oh.
He
Oh, wow.
comes at you with a ferocity you have not seen from him before, and he just like is completely dead set on you with this axe that's like almost as tall as he is. He just goes in with this like blood curdling roar and charges at you. He does land a hit, and he does kind of hit you with the flat of it, but it knocks the wind out of you. You can go around for a second one. This time you are prepared. You're familiar with his game now. You turn and you are able to turn fast enough before he kind of stops on a dime and tries to come back, and you're able to just like slap him to the side, and he falls and kind of tumbles, but he gets back up pretty fast. And third.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
He runs underneath this time using your height against you, and he does kind of like slice at the inside of your leg as he goes by, and comes back around with the flat of it against your back. It almost knocks you down as you try to turn around and get your bearings on him for this last one. Well, it might be the last one. It's just basically if somebody gets two in a row, which he doesn't.
Oh.
This time you just like stomp and trip him up with the sand that goes up into his eyes, and you just this time like slap him the other way, and he goes flying a good several feet, but he's not giving in just yet.
Oh my.
He comes back
God.
around with a renewed energy and just charges at you with the front of his axe, which you realize now has a point, and he just jams it into your shoulder as you try to reach for him, but it's a little bit longer than your wingspan. He leaves it like in you as he rolls underneath, comes back around and grabs the handle and yanks it out on the other side. This guy's tough.
You are much stronger than you look, Longo.
And he is, in fact, strong enough. As you're like bent over trying to like claw your way up off of the ground, you feel him jump on your back, and he just like sets the point of the axe around in front of your face. Yield.
All right. Yeah, good one.
You hear the horn blow again as you just kind of like tap out, and he just falls onto the ground, just like heavily breathing. Get the feeling he hasn't exerted himself like that in quite a while.
I'll just give him a pat down there. That was very good, Longo.
Told you, I'm always sore the next day.
I can see why.
Everybody else is just like, like picking themselves up off the ground in various states of disarray. Paula comes over to you two. Very good, Longo. Yeah, thanks. I did have a warning, but...
Yeah, well,
She looks over at you. Very good as well.
thank you.
I was kind of hoping you would win, but...
Me too. I didn't expect this from Longo, to be honest, so kind
He
of
will
caught me off
surprise you.
guard. Yeah. Well, glad to have him in my guild, huh? Longo?
Yeah. Alright, now about that dump. Paula just like... Okay. She just walks away.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, come on, man. I'll help him out.
You guys can head back after that.
Yeah.
You guys see them come back into the guild hall looking pretty haggard.
Hey, guys.
Wow.
Longo beat me up
Wow.
It's true.
Longo.
all by
Nice.
himself.
Now I'm in pain.
I
you
did
both-
also beat him up.
Yeah, that's good.
Feels like the kind of the vibe of that class.
Yep.
Yeah.
Violence.
Oh, you guys knew that we were in brutality class?
Well, it's combat day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not really
dueling,
much
so-
options.
Yeah.
And you weren't in ours and you weren't in hers. Then I doubt you're into shooting, so.
Well, it does look very fun.
Sorry, what was that? I couldn't.
You mean shooting
There's a bit of
bows?
a ringing in my ear.
Yeah.
Yeah. I suppose
like-
that part doesn't sound
It's
fun.
like the least attended class at the whole school. I just imagine it like periodically, like between all the various things that are happening on Armaments Day, and then it just cuts to this like group of 12 students who are just very primly shooting bows at the firing range with like harpsichord
Yeah.
music playing.
Yeah.
The polo club.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is of
Want
course
to
where
do that.
Reska is.
Of course.
Who would want to do that when we have guns?
Yeah.
Not very many people.
Exactly.
Yeah, you know what? You're right.
I think that is the smallest class out of all of them.
Direct.
That checks out to me.
Precision.
Phoebe. Who the hell is Phoebe?
Oh,
You talk
let's
to
see.
her.
I know.
She's the sea elf lady.
Yeah. It was up there when I was delivering a sandwich, I believe.
Yes, that is where she was.
Dude, I don't know anyone else.
See, this is the problem. Like, most of us try to take notes and sometimes remember parts and, like, we have to go check things. Colton takes, like, 4 letters and then remembers the name, the
It's
race,
enough,
and
yeah.
where you were when you talked to her. Just like, bing!
I wish I had that.
You know
very
what?
nice.
You know why? It's
Agreed.
because he's also a DM.
Yeah.
Couldn't be me, champ. I have to write notes. I won't
Meanwhile, Russ
remember.
is like, "What? Casmelit? I've never seen that word in my life."
Listen, all of the RAM is dedicated to work, and when I get back to D&D, I'm like, brain go off.
Yeah, that's fair. I understand that.
That's the
Right,
reason I DM'd one game and was like, I'm good.
Different strokes, man.
Alright, I'm done until my class. I don't have anything else this week.
All right. Next day. Lore day. Boring day. Over in Spellcraft, you guys are on Divination. You learn about some of the more useful spells in that school, such as Scrying, Legend Lore, Basically about trying to find things or people or information. The commune spell is among them as well.
Oh.
That's crazy.
I know.
I would say like after the class, I would like to go to the scribing lab and see if they have like a knock spell, or if not, if I can't scribe it, then ask for like a spell scroll, or ask if we could.
Yeah, you can
Look into
do a persuasion.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. No, come on. All right. I'll wait to transmute.
Yeah, second level scrolls are a little
Yeah.
bit more than what they
Yeah.
would just give, so they might want you to take the class for a little longer before Professor Copperwing will avail you of that.
I'll wait till transmutation day, because that's what. That's well.
That's later.
It is later. Bye.
Arcana Day is Professor Jack once again in the classroom. Demonstrations on more relics. This time he talks to you and shows you off the knapsack of Saint Cade. It was the saint of students. It's kind of a ratty looking thing. Basically like a little rucksack cinch bag thing. He says it functions largely as a bag of holding with kind of unlimited space therein, but it also holds the remnants of belongings of everybody else who's ever used it, and kind of has a mind of its own. It will try to give you things that it thinks you need, based on that. And it's been around for a very long time, so it's got quite the collection of things inside of it, but you can't just get whatever you want out of it. And he also talks about the spectacles of Saint Donovar, who was the saint of teachers. Basically, old-timey, round-lensed glasses. He says they let you, among other things, see through illusions and invisibility. It lets you kind of discern people's motivations and kind of see, not necessarily their thoughts, but just kind of give you a lot more insight and clarity into all of the various facial things and body language things. And it also causes other people to kind of give you a certain amount of attention and respect that you may not have otherwise gotten. Useful things for a teacher. Over in religion class, it is all about the religious conflict in the northern neighbors that happened over the course of the 1,000 or so years. How it started before the Ascension, how it occurred over the years between the Ascension and the downfall, kind of how it ended with the conglomeration of people who had come together around the time of the downfall to try and put a stop to it. Other various little things that have happened in the years since then, but generally speaking, they have reached something of an equilibrium. She notes that they had a lot more problems with that up there than they ever did down here. There was never really a conflict between the two churches. There was always enough conflict to go around inside just one. As she points out various different interpretations that there are of all of the different old gods. There's plenty. So yeah, that's Lore Day.
Oh.
Anything anybody's doing? All right. On casting day in War Magic class, it's all about the different schools. You mostly came in here to kind of talk about magic weapons as well as evocation, abjuration. But Professor Naslig goes into detail about all of the schools of magic here and all of the ways that they can be helpful in a battle that you might not have thought about, like how you can use illusions to try and turn the tides or distract from various points of interest on a battlefield, how you could use conjuration to try and make not only like things to fight alongside, but also just terrain problems or obstacles for your opponents. Transmutation as well. Similarly, you can try to mess with their understanding of the environment by moving things around or changing the forms of things, either before or during a battle. Stuff like that. Just kind of trying to cover all the bases of how magic can be used in war rather than just, blow people up and protect yourself from them blowing you up. He has a couple of demonstrations on various ways you can do that in like illusory terrains and stuff like that.
And just buffs. It's all transmutation and enchantment generally, right?
Yep. Things like haste, transmutations like the primal savagery and stuff like that. He points out that there's basically any magic you can think of, there's a way you can kill somebody with it.
Feels right.
Divination can let you see through other people's things that they try to do to mess with you. And there's, of course, like foresight, which is one of the best. Deep magic. Professor Celandine is there talking all about kind of more, I would say, frowned upon uses of enchantment that you could use that other people don't necessarily appreciate. Things like possession, coercion, ways of forcing people to act contrary to their own wills. It is, by and large, considered, the equivalent of like a war crime in certain parts of the society, given that they're trying to act as though they're a little bit more civilized in the last few hundred years. It is very much frowned upon in polite society, but that's why she's here to talk about it. Just kind of demonstrates a few different forms of that magic in a very defense against the dark arts kind of way, trying to get you to learn ways of seeing it when it's happening to somebody else or to yourself, because there are very often times where you might not even know that you're under the effect of a spell like that, and different ways that you might be able to check yourself and spot yourself, sort of like trying to tell if you're in a dream almost, like various tools that you can use to hopefully gird your mental defenses a little bit. And also just what they look like when they're being cast.
Mm.
That's casting day. Anything in particular for that evening?
Nah.
No, I'll report that I was not able to get knocked just yet, so we'll keep brainstorm. But or someone can help me break in, and I can maybe just take a little right. Someone look out for me. Try to do
Also,
it that way.
There's
There was
Did they let
also
us-
Artemisia could have also prepared Dispel as well, if that was an avenue that you wanted to take for that.
Ooh, can she? What can?
That might be good.
Yeah, probably that.
Yeah. What can Artemis? Because she's cleric, right?
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she can learn that.
Can
don't
she?
think- Knock is
Knock is
Not because Weezer.
Knock. I think is just wizard. Yeah, but
it's
yeah,
bard, sorcerer, wizard,
clerics get dispel
but
magic.
other
Right?
stuff.
Like everybody gets Dispel Magic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much everybody.
Yeah. But yeah, if she could take dispel magic, then she knows communes. She knows. And that's 5th, so
Yeah,
It's
she
third.
should be able to take this 3rd.
commune is a bit.
Commune is 5th. So she should be
Yeah,
able to
yeah,
take
she
that.
can.
yeah, yeah.
She's level 9.
Okay, yeah, so she should be able to. Yeah, if we can request her to
Level 9.
level 9, yeah.
She doesn't
she
have
could-
all the abilities that a player character has, but yeah, she can cast up to
Yeah.
5th level.
Got it.
Yeah.
But yeah, if she could prepare before the next visit, dispel magic, I think will be good then.
Did we find out what that room was?
No, that's why
he
we
was talking to us.
We don't know.
Wasn't that like the lab or something? I thought Alphonse mentioned it.
Let me
Or am I
see.
totally crazy? Possible.
I didn't write that
That
particular
sheet
note
of
down.
paper from that.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't write down that he mentioned anything about it.
All right, never mind.
I don't.
He didn't seem to know that much about it. Just like it's been there. Some. I don't think he knew.
I think he just knew of the general underground,
Yeah.
not that specific room.
Like I don't think he knows anything about like yeah.
Yep, fair enough. Never mind.
And I don't think we would have asked that to him.
No,
Right.
no.
So. Yeah. When do we want to do this?
We do it
Round
on
2.
do it on my day again.
You better not
Uh,
work us to the ground though.
should we do it long rest before excursion? Should we have done this early in the week?
Well, so we have time. Like technically, we're on
Day
day
4,
see.
but I mean it doesn't really
Yeah, we're
matter.
on Dave. But I was like,
Okay.
That's
yeah,
what I'm
let's do
saying.
it.
It's kind of nebulous.
Okay,
Yeah.
if it's
I was
nebulous,
like-
then yeah, let's do it.
I mean, we could do it tonight if you want, but
Yeah, I just updating you. I was not able to get knocked.
or tomorrow if we need to
Or
have
tomorrow.
Artemisia do a switch.
Yeah. Cause what's tomorrow?
I have it.
Oh, you have it? Okay. We could go tonight.
Well, thank you.
Cause what is it? World? Is it just boring studies day?
Yeah, boring day.
Feel like I'm slowly learning.
So when are you going?
I don't know.
Well, we could go tonight or tomorrow because
Let's just go tonight. Let's just do
yeah,
it.
Yeah,
If she's got it
get
ready.
it out of the
Do
way.
it.
we just have I think we just book work tomorrow, so I feel like this would probably be a good day to do it.
Let's do it now.
All right.
Now, are we just going to go look at that one room, or are we looking in the mines too?
Oh, I try to get as much
Um,
done, right?
Let's start with that room and see
Yeah.
how we fare.
Yeah, I don't.
Yes.
Yeah.
If there's something
'Cause-
terrible in that room, I don't think we really want to go much farther then.
Yeah, yeah.
No.
Yeah, let's see what the outcome is.
Yeah.
Especially since there are a number of cages and, like, what, 45, 46, 48, or something like that. And
Yes.
if
One
47's in the
mysteriously
lab.
missing one. Yes.
Yeah, that's kind of ominous and foreboding, so we should be prepared for that.
Yeah.
Mayhaps.
All right.
But
Well,
if it doesn't
see you
go
all in the
terribly,
middle of
yes,
the
I
night.
am very curious about the night.
Yeah.
Might.
Me too. Should we develop some better way of hiding that entrance down there?
Ugh.
We
Did we
have
find
something
any?
to do that.
Did we find any other entrances? Just the one in the chapel?
Just the one in the chapel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just that one.
Maybe that's something we try and find. It's another way in. Well, I guess there weren't very many other tunnels that we didn't.
I think it's just down
Explore.
in the mine.
Yeah, no, we
that's
explored,
why,
Yeah.
so-
we explored all of them except for the mine.
We did pretty good exploring, so
Yeah. It's just a lot of the tunnels end up by, fully sealed off walls, so.
yeah.
Uh,
Is Alphonse a magic guy?
I don't think
He is
so.
just a
He's
just
just-
a
he's
math guy.
He's just a
oh,
man.
he's just
He's
professor.
just a dude.
He's
He's
just a smart guy.
dude
He's
that knows
just smart.
math.
Yeah.
Hard math. Hard science.
But the other one, Jack.
Jack
Yeah,
is
Jack,
a wizard.
yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
Jack
He's
is a spellcaster.
he teaches Arcana class, so I would think.
He's pretty chill, but I think he'd be a little bit worried about us going down there, but I don't think
Yeah,
he'd
no, I
really
wouldn't.
be.
I wouldn't say we play it that way. I would say
No.
either the professor or maybe myself goes to him and says, "Hey, I found this and I'm concerned that students might wander off where they shouldn't. Can you please cover it with an illusion while I fix it?"
Oh, good thinking, Lord.
And if you immediately go in with the whole "I'll fix it," then maybe he won't tell anybody, and that buys us some time. But it's
But
probably
how am I gonna fix it? He might ask
Yeah,
that.
with, I mean, you're big,
I mean,
strong, handy guy with, I assume, bricks and
Yeah, yeah, I'll fill it with
like
bricks.
bricks and mortar, like it was, like just fix.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah.
I'd say like I've been down to the forge, so I'm sure there's tools that we could go get from one of the other craftsman classes to sell it,
I
I
think we
guess.
should. I think we should do that, Lauren. Together, please.
Okay. And are we cool with it? Because like it probably puts us on like a timer. If we tell him we're gonna fix it, and then we just spend months not fixing it, he'll probably get suspicious and maybe tell someone.
Yeah,
Are we
well,
are we cool with a couple more ventures and then probably done?
I'm
Yeah.
Um,
cool with a couple more.
Also, hang on, counterpoint. We were talking about adding furniture to the basement anyhow, right?
We sure were.
Do you want to just get like a wall tapestry?
I was
Put a
going
big
to say
old
either a tapestry or
bookcase
like
there.
a bookshelf or something.
Yeah, yeah. Put a
Yeah.
bookshelf. Sure.
People are
I'll
expecting furniture to go down there, so like, why not?
I'll order a bookshelf.
Great.
Just a bookshelf.
Yeah, nothing else in the
Just
room, just singular bookshelf. Oh,
bookshelf.
not even
miscellaneous books.
center on the wall.
They're all cookbooks. All
That's
right. Well, yeah. I'll put in a request for some furniture or something, and yeah. So do we want to still do the Jack plan, or do we just want to cover it with the bookshelf?
if we're just gonna cover it. I don't think we should bother.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
less
Let's
people
not raise
know, the
the
better.
suspicion. Yeah.
Yeah, less people knowing, please.
All right. I'll go hand Vincent a list of some requested furniture tonight then, just to get it in here.
Because we're just setting up that space down there to be like a little common area or something, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'll just get some like chairs and
It's pretty much just
Okay.
storage.
oh.
Is that what all of the guilds use it?
Yeah.
for?
Most people, the
Oh.
common area is the ground floor.
Oh,
Yours was just not because the basement was flooded, so they had to move all the stuff up.
got it. So all the shit goes in the basement, and the common area goes to the ground. Got it. I see.
But we could make it a cool hangout spot.
You want to just like ask for shelves for the storage, and then you would just put it.
Yeah. There we go. Yep. Yeah. I'll ask for just some shelving. I'll go
Easy
put
enough.
in a request for that. Yeah. And I'll meet up middle of the night.
Do it.
Artemisia will join you.
Hmm.
Oh, she's our way in.
Right, so what exactly is the... I mean, I understand that we want to know what's down there, but, like, is there any other reason why we're exploring this?
Well, we're hoping that it holds some answers down here for anything that's going on in the school, right?
I suppose.
I mean, we have a history of disappearing people, and we still haven't solved the source of the nasties that showed up on the first day. So if there's an entire section of this campus that's unused, it feels like it might be a
Somebody must be using it.
potential
Yeah.
avenue.
And if there is another way in that's down near the mines, maybe that's where somebody else is making use of this underground area.
Fair enough. All
Are
right.
you concerned?
Always.
Well, fair. I mean,
I mean,
differently than previous.
I just, well, I guess now that Professor Alphonse is aware, I just, I don't really like the idea of going down there and potentially meeting an untimely end and no one knowing what happened to us.
I'm here to protect you all. But cannot. Look, I'm very strong.
It's true. I
think
heard
we can
about
also
your
all-
escapades.
And if it, yeah, if it seems like things are heading that way, then you get out of there.
let's
I'm
say
not
we
gonna
could
leave
always
you
just.
all.
Oh,
I
No,
mean,
guys
as a
can
Let me
group
start
go
though.
first.
fly.
We can
Yeah.
start to flee together.
Yeah, there's always a bailout plan, and by that it could just be running away. So it's all good.
Yeah. If something seems like it's too much for any of us to handle, just call it out. Any of us call it out.
Yeah. Also,
And I'll
like
take the lead.
we're all friends here. Like if someone's getting real uncomfortable from whatever reason, we can just say something.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Start with that door, shall we?
I guess we get down there.
Yeah. I can't wait for us to still somehow not be able to unlock it.
Well, don't say that. Now we're not gonna open that door.
Perhaps on the way out this time, I just go by myself and you guys wait a minute after.
Yeah.
Sure. I could also
Just
go
in
out
case
front
there's
and
somebody else that's sitting there.
I can also just scout and check.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay. You guys make your way back down into the catacombs once more.
Woo.
Yeah. In that central-ish area, can I look around to see if it seems like anybody else has been down here past us?
somebody to look. I'll
Yeah.
help if I can. I'm
Do investigation or survival.
Yeah.
Uh,
With Lauren's help?
can help that. I would like to.
12.
Didn't matter.
16?
You come back down into that central cavern, which has got some, mushrooms and things. You remember seeing a particular patch of fungus kind of near where that ogre zombie was dead. You remember it had a very interesting pattern of color of blue and red. It is gone.
Like completely, or it's been stepped on or
It has
something?
been
Or-
taken out.
Hmm. Nobody else has been down here, right?
No.
None of us.
I haven't.
Things are a
What?
little bit different.
How's that?
There used to be some fungus here, but it's not, seems like it's been taken out.
Wow. It's like a steel trap.
Maybe there's something else to look around for? Can I just glance around to see if there's any footprints or anything?
Not much. The ground, again, very loamy and spongy. Like
Yeah.
when you take a step, it
No.
kind of comes back up. So not in here. If you wanted to look around elsewhere in the catacombs, you could.
Was this the area where before there was the sign of the struggle where you fought the troll? This was this first chamber?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
this
that
is
right.
where
Yeah.
she fought the ogre zombie, and it's
Or
also
ogre,
where you
rather.
guys fought the ghosts.
Last time we were down here, there was the corpse of the ogre, right?
Is that still there?
It is still there.
Okay, well,
It smells.
great.
I am unclear. Moving fungus.
I mean, or something ate it,
Or
Sounds much
someone
more reasonable
picked
and
it.
less fun.
or someone picked it.
You don't see like bite marks or anything. It seems like this specific patch was removed. Like, and not just like cut or anything. Like it was like pulled out of the ground.
Yeah, it's like any roots or like any like.
Not really.
Okay.
No mycelium or whatever. That's...
I guess we could have just slowly make our way and see if there's more removed, because there was more mushrooms up ahead, right? In one.
Yeah, that whole
area.
cavern was just kind of full
Right.
of them.
Right.
Yeah.
So
That
you want
was
to keep an eye out?
kind
You
of
want to keep
just
an eye
like
out
a
for that
specific.
kind?
You do see some patches of it elsewhere in the cavern. It just seems like that was just kind of a specific one that Caesar noticed and is now noticing was gone. You're not sure if there were other ones similarly.
If you point them out, I'll grab a couple and we could maybe try and figure out what kind they are and see if that would point
Mm.
towards a reason
Like
why
what?
somebody would collect them.
Yeah, like what use they could have.
Can
Do I know
certainly
what
do
use
that.
they could have?
Can make a nature check.
Eh.
Hard to say. Smells kind of
Eh.
strange.
I don't think I would eat it.
Well, maybe best case scenario, there's someone down here with a alchemical fascination. Hopefully not something more nefarious,
That's
but we'll
the best
see.
case scenario.
Well, I mean, at least it's just someone with a, hobby as
Oh,
opposed to
yeah,
someone who's
yeah,
being malicious.
yeah. All right. Well, let's just put that away.
Cool.
Carry on.
Just head straight up to that door in the north.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. It is there. It is
Artemisia,
still locked.
Do the thing.
do you need to like make a check with this? Like, is it?
I shouldn't for knock or for arcane lock.
Okay.
Okay.
She just kind of puts her hand on the door and you see it just kind of flash, and then this like red light just kind of fizzles on it and then dims.
That looks
Looks good.
like maybe it worked.
No way to find out. Go, Cassandra.
Go.
I choose
yeah,
you.
okay.
Go.
Yeah, alright. I'm being voluntold, I get it. I go ahead and
Nicky Beaky peek the door.
yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and quietly, or try to open the door
take off
quietly. So I mean, it's not actually also locked on top of the arcane lock.
Yeah, you can make a stealth check.
Not
Love
double
to.
lock.
Oh.
What are you doing?
You just
alright?
push the door open. Make a dexterity save for me.
Uh,
Actually, sorry, a constitution save.
Oh, that's worse. That's
no.
worse.
Oh,
That's
no.
worse.
I was fine with the dex. I was like, oh, she got this. Oh, there
Okay.
it is.
Huh?
Okay.
I actually will have all of you make that save
Oh, I
Yeah.
don't like that.
because you're
Uh-oh.
all nearby. You guys just see her nudge the door open, and this cloud of yellowish smoke or spores is
Oh,
just
no.
thrown over
Spores.
all of you. Lauren, it catches you by surprise. You are poisoned.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yes. Okay. Great.
You okay?
oh,
So good. So good.
Ugh.
oh, wait, do
Alright.
paladins have that thing still that they, or is that just disease that they can't?
I think it's just
Have-
disease.
Also, I don't think I'm high enough level to have an aura yet.
It should be a
Oh.
lay on hands thing, I think. Oh no, that's the level 3
No, the other thing. Yeah, yeah.
divine
Oh no, he's
body.
right. 5 points of
Well, there is that too. But
5 points of lay on hands gets rid of poison.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to
wasn't
do
there like
that?
divine health or something? Or
Divine
no,
health
yeah,
stops you
divine
from
health.
getting disease, I think.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like unless they changed it.
I'm about to say I don't know if they got rid of that or not. So
No, just lay on hands. Just no thanks. Nope, not having any of that.
well, maybe
Yikes.
that's where some of the mushrooms went.
Yeah. Okay. Let me take a peek in here. I'll go ahead and try. And
I'll take a few steps back.
yeah, yeah. Just take
Yeah,
that few
same.
steps back.
Here, I have
Uh
a map.
Oh no.
Ah.
That's never a good
I'm
thing.
ready this time.
Oh no.
Nothing bad will come from this. I promise.
I think you're right. I think they did get rid of divine
They
health.
did.
Oh, wow. Rude.
I mean, how often do you get
That's true. You don't.
diseased?
Well, a lot more now.
Eh.
I guess so.
I think it has only been relevant in Out of the Abyss, the one time that we made it irrelevant with an item.
Yep.
Some disease in Tomb of Annihilation.
Yeah. Mad monkey fever.
Mad monkey
You open the door all the way, and you immediately find this whole area is just permeated with like a dense brown. It seems like fog, but then you look and it's just more little tiny matters, particulate matter.
Ew.
There is an odor coming from the room that's on the left of that hall there.
Good dead. So.
Poke my head back out, or like just look back to the group. Okay. There's more particulates floating about, along with something concerning coming from the right side there.
What's kind of concerning?
It smells atrocious, for one.
Oh,
For two, it seems like there's gonna be more bad down that way. I don't know if there's gonna be more traps. Maybe this time I won't be shit at it, and I could try to avoid it, but we'll see. If you guys don't want to get stuck all together, I don't mind doing that.
just let me know if you need anything. I'll come
Yeah.
back you up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mage armor myself.
All right. I'll go
Would you
ahead and
like
also
inv-
just like.
Do you want
sorry.
invisibility? This. I'll give you invisibility.
Hold on to that for right now. Maybe I don't think there's anything gonna be back here. I think it's gonna be more a matter of
Artemisia will just put a hand on your shoulder, Cassandra, and cast Death Ward.
Good call.
Fair enough.
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh, you're fine now. Okay. Have fun.
Hey, you're
Um, I'll also go ahead and just use divine sense.
Ooh.
Okay. What does that do?
Open your awareness, detect celestials, fiends, and undeads for the next 10 minutes or until you're incapacitated. Know the location of any creature of those types within 60 feet. Know its type, and within the same radius, you know if any place or object has been consecrated or desecrated. Which seems less useful. Mostly, I want to see if there's undead within 60 feet.
Also,
You
has
know
Lorne
the
still been
creature.
doing his morning speeches with us?
Yes,
Oh, does that give us still 7?
8.
Ooh.
Charisma plus
Wow.
level.
Let me see what 60 feet looks like on you. The whole map? Much?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's undead.
And it does detect location.
All right. Well,
Oh.
let's see.
Yeah,
Let's do
I
some
think we just don't
drawing.
know like what. Oh. Oh boy.
Let me make a better circle so you can. Because I think I did the janky Fantasy Grounds thing where it's It'll let you go way bigger than you're supposed to and count it as.
Well, so you can't see the spots on the map. So I left them drawn on, and I will also give you some pointers.
A direction kind of.
Over here.
Okay.
Over here.
Okay.
And a lot over here. And
Okay.
then
A
2
lot.
over here.
Uh.
And then 1 over here.
Why? Is it
I'm sensing a
many?
whole bunch of undead right now.
Oh,
And also, faintly, some directly below you.
Oh gosh, there's more level.
Sensing a bunch over there, some like directly ahead, but most of them kind of off to the left.
You also sense a fiend
Oh no.
right near Titania.
Oh.
Oh,
I also sense some undead under us, and your pig is evil.
we knew
I
that.
don't know what you're talking about.
Your
What?
pig
I
is
knew that.
evil.
How dare you say that about Schmeckle?
I always knew it.
I mean, not sure if it's related, but it pinged, so you know,
Started
It's
pointing
a
it
very
out.
important note, to be frank.
explains
I was
the
talking
about
the
you.
look, the mad dogging stare at all times.
Yeah, I've never seen a pig make an angry face, but that one sure does.
I'm also not sure I've ever seen him blink.
No, he doesn't. Ask me how I know.
He just blinked right now.
I can assure you, he did not.
That was just his skull
Ah.
falling down a bit.
Anyway, back to the crowd of undead
Yeah,
over
this
there.
has this nothing to do with
Yeah.
this undead that apparently Lauren's
That's
picking
pretty
up on.
bad. That's pretty bad.
So, you want me to go scout still, or should we just go on in?
We should just.
Well,
we
that
should just
feels like
go
the
as a-
scouting right there. Yeah.
That was
I think you
Scouted.
could scout, and I think we should have Artemisia be very close behind for her. I'm assuming you can do the cleric thing that makes undead uncomfy.
Yes. A couple times.
Probably want to have at least, available, ready,
That'd be
close.
good for the big group of. See.
Well, we should all try to be quiet going
Of
in
course. Yes.
there.
Look at Lauren.
Perhaps I should.
Why I have new boots.
Perhaps I should be up front, huh?
Sure. Lead the way, Professor.
I'll be looking around for any further traps aside from this nonsense.
What's in this room?
That's the stinky room. There you can just see like a sizable pile of corpses of various creatures, and also what seem to be like zombie corpses, all in various states of decay. Some large rodentia and bats seem to be dissected just on top of this pile. Some look somewhat fresh.
Hmm.
Gross.
You said
Continue.
dissected on the pile?
Well, just sort of dismembered.
Does this look like savage or like clinical?
Could do I don't know, what kind of check would that be?
Medicine?
Yeah, I'll say medicine, sure.
Not good for me, but it seems the most appropriate. Yeah. They're dead.
It looks like they're probably dead.
But you're not sure.
They smell bad.
There's no way of knowing for certain.
I just realized you have a -1.
It's got
Yes.
a -2.
I got a negative
Or,
one
I
on
mean,
that
like,
check.
Like the net. I saw the one, then now I'm actually looking at the result and oh.
Yeah.
Ah.
Lone buddy, it's a good thing you're pretty.
Thanks.
You're so welcome.
She thinks you're pretty.
Thanks.
So she said. Glad I bring something to the table.
I was just waiting to find out what it was.
Entertainment value.
Also,
spot undead.
also the sword.
To an extent.
Well, yeah, he did also find a bunch of undead.
Yes.
Caesar, while you're having this little talk with your gang, you're alarmed as you just see a shape kind of move into the room from the darkness.
Uh-oh.
I hate that.
You see, oh, hold on.
It's gonna be a horrible picture, I'm sure.
I don't know if I'm gonna get a picture.
Oh.
Nope, not really. You see what looks like a 3-foot tall red and white mushroom just kind of shamble in, and then it just kind of like turns, and it's a little bipedal creature with like wooden sort of body, and it doesn't really have much of a discernible face. And then it's just got a mushroom on top.
There's a little
Uh-oh.
mushroom man.
Do I sense him as undead?
Oh,
No.
he sounds horrible.
Not
just, like,
undead.
turns to the side where he came from, and 2 more little dudes come out.
Oh, I
Hey,
hate that.
guys.
Hey, Titania, you could throw a lot of fire, right?
Yeah.
Mayhaps.
Oh, I'm sorry. Were these your zombie corpses? You can keep them.
As you can see, it just kind of like looks at you, Caesar, and then just spits some spores at you. Make a con save.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ew.
what the hell?
Rude.
And it's like, ugh.
Oh,
But
disgusting. I'll just go around. I'm just gonna like push him.
He's gonna fight back now,
Uh-oh.
oh boy.
and we
He
will roll
spat on
initiative.
me.
First, let me do this. You can see that.
Oh.
Another little
Is
room
that where
there.
they came from?
Yes, this seems to be a little fungus grove in there.
Oh.
Just a bunch of mushrooms, including some of those red and blue ones that you saw were missing from outside.
Oh.
And here's this fellow, and here's this fellow, and this fellow. What-a?
Oh. They got little faces.
They do. They're little
Or
guys.
At least that one does.
That one does.
They do. They're just from like
Because
a
he does a spit,
profile.
and he rolled really
Yeah.
bad.
Oh, I
So,
see.
Caesar, it's you.
Yeah.
Why does that one look angry?
Because Caesar just pushed him.
Can I push him 5 feet that way?
Yeah,
Like, can I just move him?
yeah. He's a little guy.
Okay. I'll do that. And I'm gonna take a swing with my axe.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh,
Well, I guess I won't.
there's a lot of ones tonight.
There sure are.
Yeah.
What do you mean? The session's just getting started. We have so much more time for ones.
Yeah.
We're at 4.
Well, I
You
guess
do
that's
your
it,
best.
huh?
You do your best.
I was too busy pushing a guy.
Artemisia is here. What are we fighting? The mushrooms?
It
Yes,
appears so.
Unless
Alright.
you talk to them.
they seem mean.
I
They're
don't
not
think
undead, so don't use your thing.
I speak mushroom. All right, let me just excuse me.
Yeah, we're so sorry. Sorry.
I tried to speak with them, but then they spat at me.
How rude!
I know, that's why I pushed.
Wow, he's. I see why you had issues,
Yeah.
Cassandra. He's there. He's just like.
He's dancing menacingly.
Ah,
Get him.
making it
Yeah,
very hard
okay,
to hit.
I'll go
It's because
ahead
of all that
and
dancing.
I'll go ahead and hide. Okay, that. And then summon another psychic blade and toss it at him.
Should have advantage.
Oh, you're right.
Okay, you hit.
Where's his little mushroom friend?
You hit him, and you hear him and other ones from the other room all just release this like.
Oh, what the fuck is that?
They appear to be
Uh-oh.
connected in some way.
They're like, they're all
Uh-oh.
connected.
Terrible.
Brain hurt the hive mind. Good.
Yeah.
Okay, I hate that. Also with during Psychic Blades, I have Vex, so next time around I'll just have advantage on that creature. So, now get out of the way.
Okay.
That's it.
This little homie is gonna just sprout out of the ground.
Oh.
He's gonna come by here. He's gonna look at you, Caesar, and just shoot some more spores at you.
Love it.
You succeed. Lorne!
That's just Caesar's. He's got a hearty constitution. He's a big guy. He seems okay with these saves,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
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 Then I will bless myself, Cassandra, and Titania.
Thank you.
You.
This is just a little. I'll just do it here and then get the fuck out of the way and let her go by. Yeah, great. And then I'll just get the fuck out of the way.
Titania. You
There
feel
you
so blessed.
Oh,
We don't really need the circle anymore. I marked them.
alright.
So-
I don't really want to get that close to them right now. They are disgusting. So I'm just gonna firebolt from here.
Okay.
Ew. And I fuck behind. Ooh, that's it.
This homie,
Oh my.
he's gonna do the same shit on Caesar.
He hates me.
You're big. You are a threat. Ugh. Now the death cap will attempt to do some more spits at you. Daha!
Oh.
You're poisoned.
Ah.
And then he will punch you.
Good.
No.
Stop it.
This little guy is gonna do spores at Artemisia. She's fine. This little guy is gonna do spores at Artemisia too. Whoa. She's fine. Caesar. There's a guy. You take some poison damage at the start of your turn.
Oh, I don't like that. I am also poisoned.
Yes.
Got it.
You take 13 points of poison damage.
Ah,
Oh,
That's
boy.
a lot.
that's a lot.
Yes.
That's why he wanted so bad to poison.
Okay, this
Oh.
guy sucks. Um. Well, I don't know if I should rage right now or not. Although it does give me temporary hit points. Yeah, I'll get angry.
What about the little guys?
Give me the temporary. No, it didn't. Oh. There All right. I'll just go reckless then to make it a straight roll.
Okay.
I have poison on. Yeah. And go for that guy. All right. I'm gonna use one of the charges on my axe.
Okay.
That. And also this. I probably shouldn't have used it on him, but whatever.
Little homie's toast.
And I'll use the cleave feature on my axe to go get that guy too. Oh, I'm recklessing still, so.
Just roll it again. Actually, both of those would have missed, but
Oh, okay.
so did that. Oh no. Never mind. Yeah, no, you're good. The 11 would have hit, so yeah. The 9's fine.
It's just the D12. So 7 damage to him. I'll make a separate thing for that.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
You can repeat your con save now for the poison.
Oh, good.
Yeah, you succeed.
Okay.
Artemisia is going to just do another longsword attack on that guy. Oh.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Slams it up through it, and it comes out the back of his head, and you just hear it like, and she yanks it out. Cassandra, there's still mushrooms.
Shit, dude, there sure are. Okay. And this dude is this one right in front of me, the number 4. Is he still like? He's still in range of Caesar, so would I still get an advantage on that or no?
Yeah.
Because there's a whole wall. Okay. All right, I'll go ahead and come out and go ahead and pull my Miser's Blade and hit him. All right. Sorry.
Yeah.
And I'll actually go ahead and use one of the charges off of my Miser's Blade. Come up here and then just teleport over here. Because I can finally use that now. Or I finally decided to use that.
Nice.
And then go ahead and pull out.
Do you want to be next
Yeah,
to
I'll go ahead and
the
do.
Myconid so you can do the extra damage?
Oh yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. I had forgotten about that bit. Be 1d6 psychic, which I don't have a thing for, so let me just go ahead and
You
do
can
that.
just roll it, yeah.
Yeah. So to the death cap, and then I'll go ahead and pull out a psychic blade and do the Nick mastery, and hit the dude in front of me with advantage because I had Vex on him before. The
There you
players
go.
of nonsense.
Nice.
Ooh.
Still hits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'll go ahead and use my bonus action to disengage and go up and over here.
Okay, you're just
That'll
knee
do.
deep in various fungi.
Eat-
Zooming
eat.
around that.
Yeah.
Floor. You hear sounds of
Hello.
muffled mushroom violence.
Oh, there are less of them than I peeked in last time. That's good.
Yeah.
Fewer.
Yeah. Stab it with a rapier. That too. This one's rather annoying.
Yep.
That's it. Attack. I'll stay right here.
Titania.
During the hallway, gang. Firebolt again. Ew. 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 Alright, that's it.
Mushroom Man is gonna use his death cap spores. Actually, I'll try a different one. On Caesar again.
Of course.
Caesar, you
Oh.
fall asleep.
Oh.
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 Knocked prone and unconscious for 1 minute.
Oh, that's rough.
And there's nothing you
Yeah.
nothing that knocks you out of it. So now he
Yeah,
will
that
punch
gets
you.
My rage.
Yep.
Oh.
Whoa.
Hmm.
This is unfortunate.
Sure
He just like, you see Caesar just like slumps down, and then the mushroom comes over and just grabs the front of his face and just slams it into the wall. You just hear
Oh my
Artemisia.
God!
Oh my
That's what
god!
Okay.
This guy's gonna come
You're saying
over
was gonna protect us?
and
What's
punch
gonna
you.
happen? Oh no.
That'll be 2 failed death saves.
Oh.
This guy cannot reach. So he'll just punch
Oh, and you're
Artemisia.
first.
Yeah, I'm next.
Oh, they hate it.
Yeah, it did
Well, this is
hate.
about
You
to be a
see,
real
this
problem
guy's
here.
getting ready to plant spores in your head.
Oh no.
All right, here I go, guys.
Top of
Roll a
Caesar's
death
turn,
save.
I will
Oh.
use my last charge of the deck for a hit.
Okay.
And you can add 5 to your save.
Oh,
Oh.
good thing.
Oh my god.
Good thing.
Also, that means when it succeeds, Matthew, I get to flop.
You get the flop. What's your number? Same number?
You know what the number is.
Not that.
Not that number.
All right, Caesar, that's 1 success, 2 fails.
Yeah.
Artemisia will just go ahead and do a 2nd level healing word on you.
Yeah.
Wait a second. Whoa. Did they buff healing word?
Why?
What?
What is it?
This can't be right.
Was it a
Of
D6?
all the
It says it's 2d4
It's 2d4.
per level.
Shot.
Oh yeah, they did buff it. Yeah.
Huh?
I think they buffed cure wounds as well.
That's incredible. Since when is that abjuration? But
Your wounds is 2d8.
holy shit!
They doubled up.
Hot
Yeah, I was
diggity
about to-
daffodil.
I was about to say, well, eat your heart out, cure wounds. Never going to use that again for 2d4, but well,
No,
2d8. Like,
yeah,
damn.
for first level.
Okay,
yeah.
I see you. 2024 5e. Add 5 to that.
Okay.
And then she
Where
will
am I?
stab.
Mushrooms everywhere.
Welcome back.
Ah, thank you.
Cassandra.
Okay, oh my god. I'll go ahead and come back here. And
Get this bastard in the middle.
yeah, well, hey, here, hang on. me double check one thing on Nick. Okay. I'll go ahead and use my Miser's Blade on the dude in front of me. Oh my god. Really?
Dang it.
I'm pretty sure I can't throw my blade for Nick. I just have to use it as in my offhand, so I'll have to hit the dude in front of me. Go ahead and pull a psychic blade. Well, I got one of them, and I'm gonna go ahead and hide.
Lauren.
They also buffed Mass Healing Word. They also buffed Mass Cure Wounds. They also buffed Prayer of Healing.
Nice.
Prayer of Healing is now up to 5 creatures instead of up to 6. It's still 2d8 hit points, but you immediately get the benefit of a short rest.
Oh,
Whoa.
that is a bit better.
So you give a 5-person party a short rest in 10 minutes. That's sick.
Dang.
That's a
It's
It's a good thing
game
she's got
changer.
that one prepared.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Because that was a spell we never took before.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Okay.
Get him, Lord.
Yep. I'm gonna stab the bitchy one again, but I have advantage this time.
Wow.
Good thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I, like, shimmy by?
You can.
Is there not room? Yeah, I'll just, like, onto this side.
You can step
Give
over
her-
Caesar, who is currently still on the floor.
Oh, good point. That way I'm not leaving his melee, but giving Titania room if she wants to run in or whatever.
It's your turn.
I
I'm
thought
gonna
you help.
I'm gonna cast Burning Hands and like angle my cone
Oh.
to the direction of the two, because I'm just so sick of these guys. Please go away. Duh. Okay. Oh my. Oh. Take that.
Oh.
God.
Last guy's looking real rough.
Alright.
Oh no.
Some slumber
Sorry.
spores on you, Titania.
Oh no. Oh
Uh,
no.
Good night, ding 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 ding.
Good thing I didn't play.
Now it's time for him to punch your lights out. This is it's an automatic. Oh no, it's not an auto crit because he frickin' misses. You fall so gracefully. He's just like.
It's an automatic sad.
That's
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, yeah, that's probably good because with the amount of damage
It's
he
great
could
for
deal.
me. Yep. I was like, it's great for me.
Caesar.
I stand up. I smack this guy.
Get him.
Get him.
Get out of here. Oh my god. Fine, I'll
Dude.
use Fire's Burn on him too. There. Great.
That kills him.
So there.
I squish him and I just. No!
Oh, Professor.
I don't
Now
know.
it's all over you. That's a lot of Okay.
They're everywhere.
Just like sleeping.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Titania's there just sleeping on the floor.
Oh,
Tanya, wake up.
be careful about slapping her.
Is Caesar still poisoned?
No, he saved that.
I got over it.
Oh, he got better.
He got better.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I think I'd rather fight the undead. All right.
Yeah, me too.
You say
I
that
can't
Me
now?
stop.
3.
Okay,
Yeah, but
for you that's fair.
Artemisia,
That's kind of your bag.
yeah,
Mm.
she can do a thing with them, so I feel a bit better about fighting those guys. I wasn't expecting mushroom.
No.
Uh, would we like to sit here and heal up a little bit, or do we want to try and press on first and then maybe do that after the next bout?
I think the latter.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you're good with it, Caesar,
Health
you don't want
wise,
me
I'm
to hurt him.
fine.
I could just give you a regular heal, Professor.
Yes, please.
Right. This will be +5 again. There you go.
I'm all better. And I'll keep one of my
Yeah, it's nice.
So you were sensing undead from up these stairs, at the top of which there is a door, and also from here and here,
From like both of those doors.
both directions, and
What
also
about
here,
okay.
everywhere.
but less up the stairs.
We have 4 doors, and I sense undead through all of them.
Okay. Well,
Which room seems to be the most?
I have one rage left.
Which way seems to be the most?
Do you just detect by number? Get each individual creature?
You know the location of any creature of those types within 60 feet of you. So
Okay.
I would imagine, yeah, each one.
1 up here, 2 each on either side of this hallway, and then a whole bunch beyond that door.
Oh.
Okay. I share all that. Do we figure this is a big one? Deal with it first? Or do we figure the group is going to be the biggest problem? Go in there and let Artemisia light it up.
I think we
You want
should
me to
take
look?
care of the 2 on either side.
Yes, if
first.
there's undead
you-
on either of those chambers, it's...
True. Yeah, you want to peek this door, Cass?
I was kind of thinking that. Here, let me
Maybe the chambers too.
take a. I'll try to be quiet about it again, and hopefully not do terribly.
It does seem to be locked.
Okay, 1 second. Also, actually, looking at the doors, are they like cells by chance? Like, do they look like jail
Not
doors,
this one.
or you know?
This is just another reinforced steel door like the one that led into here.
Okay.
Check it for traps too.
Yeah. I guess also looking around to see if there's anything rigged.
You can do an investigation. This one does not seem to be trapped.
Good news. Sipping out traps. Wish I.
Love that for us. Mostly you.
All right. All right. Let me try to unlock it. That was just a dex check with proficiency.
You can't get it.
Oh.
Is it
Okay,
arcane locked again?
Perhaps.
I felt like I did pretty good that time, and I couldn't get it.
Bruh.
Do we think it's an
And
arcane lock?
I mean, if you want to check it
really
out,
good.
it's not trapped. So
Yeah.
if you want to look,
I can I get a detect magic for free every sleep, so how about I just use that before you burn a spell?
Sure.
Yeah.
It'll drop bless, are we cool with that?
Yeah.
that's fine.
Okay. I'll detect magic.
There's abjuration on the door.
Yeah,
What's the range
with
on that?
being the case,
30 feet.
And how long does it last?
10 minutes.
Okay. Noted.
Concentration. So
That
I'll leave
being
the
the-
concentration effect on me in case they knock it off.
with that being arcane locked, we want to leave that for last. Then he's like Probably the worst
Because
of the stuff. Yeah.
whatever's in there is not coming out.
Yeah, and also that.
Yeah. Because if we need to like take a rest before we open that door, might
Yeah,
depending how the undead go.
makes sense to
Yeah.
me. How many more dispels do you have for the day?
For the week, I have.
Yeah, 1.
I could do 4,
But then you're burning spells that you could be using otherwise.
or actually, I could do 5. Yes.
Curiosity. You got any diamonds if something smashes Caesar face into a wall again?
I have 1.
Cool. So mark
Also-
one of those. Set one of those aside. One of that circle.
Also, I just want to point out, obviously we know there's more undead that way, and I was kind of getting the vibe of like more laboratory space, and maybe this is still more laboratory space, but I feel like there has to be some kind of, you know, area of operation for whoever's doing this, because, like, this might be either something big and be, the main big thing, or also maybe where he has, or whoever has, valuables or something, or their work notes.
Seems like that's a good spot for it. Up the
Can
stairs
I?
behind the locked door.
Can I
I
just-
Yeah,
do
that's-
have to warn you about the diamond issue. That doesn't always. It's always guaranteed to work with me following
Right.
who I do.
Oh,
Sometimes he makes his own choices.
Right. So if you would rather, I could do a death ward again on someone other than Cassandra.
Probably Caesar. Definitely.
You're cutting out.
I
Lance.
I would appreciate one.
All right.
Oh, you have less health than I thought you did. How
She
does
will
Cassandra
cast
have
that.
30 health?
I
you?
need more health.
tough.
Ooh,
That'd do it.
I saw her work was smashed into a wall. I took tough.
I thought I'd be decently bulky as a paladin. I have the least health.
Oh no.
Oh.
Bum.
I have more.
With a
Dude,
17 con, mind you, so it feels weird, but
Why is yours so
Probably also-
low?
Yeah,
Did it
why
not
are you
apply-
so low?
Oh, because I never went back up to my appropriate max after we got reduced by some shit in the last fight.
Oh,
See?
like
That'll do it.
23.
I'm like, that-
I'm supposed to have 31. Never mind.
That's
23 is
like,
really bad.
That's really bad. That's like a whole level. Yeah, no, that I had a note of my max HP. I forgot we got touched by ghosts or whatever the fuck last
Yeah,
time.
you got diddled.
Never mind. Glad I looked.
That's
You're
better.
over here like, Cass, what's wrong with your score? Why is it so high? It's just like, mine's not high, yours is low.
I'll bumble over to this kind of edge of this hallway and see if I detect any more or abjuration on any of those
No, there's
passageways over there.
no. There's passages to your left and right. Straight ahead, there's a door, but no abjuration on that one.
Okay. I don't see an arcane lock on that door over there.
Cassandra, would you like to take a little look over there?
You should peek those passages and make sure nothing's gonna jump out and
Yeah.
punch you in the ass.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and do that. And do so quietly again.
Okay, can make a stealth check.
Okay. Really appreciate those rolls when I'm, actively fighting.
Where'd she go?
To the north seems to be the remains of a bunch of like discarded and broken cages.
Mm.
To the south looks like it was once some kind of large storage room. There are like overturned barrels that are now seemingly empty. You don't see any creatures in either one.
Mm. and were these stairs right here?
Stairs that go up to a door.
Okay.
Does Lauren still
Detecting.
smell the smell the undead?
He sure does.
They're still in here.
I don't see him.
Look up.
Nothing on the
Bullshit
ceiling.
on bullshit on the ceiling.
Might
Bullshit popping out of the ground.
crawl
Invisible
out,
bullshit.
yeah.
Invisible ghosts.
I don't know. You have detect magic.
It's not a
But
spell.
it's not a spell. They'd just be,
Oh, that's true.
ghosts.
I mean, I can continue poking around. I think I did a
Throw a
pretty
rock.
okay job at.
Should we just go into one of these rooms?
I mean, probably outnumber it, right? At least in these rooms.
From what Lauren could sense, yeah.
Yeah, I sense 2 each, and then a whole bunch over there.
Yeah, you sense them moving around these rooms.
I don't like that.
What the fuck does that mean?
Of course.
Ghosts? Well, if I sense where they are, can I sense, like, are they in... Like, are they low? Are they in the ground? Or are they just... Do I think I just can't
They
see
seem
them?
to be not currently visible to you for one reason or another.
Well, I don't want to fight invisible things.
The invisible things to jump us when we check the door.
Yeah, there's that too. Especially if there's a lot right there.
Or will they jump us when we check the door and Artemisia gets the most bang for her buck out of the turn?
Hmm.
Is yours a high enough level to kill them or just make them run away?
Depends on how strong they are. Probably just make them run.
Okay.
Well, let's take a little peek through that door, huh?
I can damage them.
Sandra, do you want to take a little look?
Yeah, I can do that. Do we want to? Sorry, did we say we want to do southern or northern room?
Oh, I meant just the door.
Oh, yeah, I can. I can do that. Try to quietly open it and see if it's locked again.
Does seem to be locked.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Let me try to unlock it.
Oh wait, do you detect magic on the lock?
He didn't before.
He did it. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, unlock it.
All right.
Wait, is it trapped?
No.
I look for traps.
Investigation.
Yep, investigation.
Don't
Oh,
see any.
okay.
I mean, there wasn't any in the other door. It's probably fine. Easy peasy. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Step back.
Unlock
wow.
the door. Go ahead and make a con
So good
save.
at lock.
The gods giveth and the gods taketh away. Oh, I don't have bless anymore though.
It doesn't
So
matter. You're fine. This big room. With big boy.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
big boy.
Yeah, let me show you.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
See, there's a picture. You see a couple of things. Yeah, let me add it to the tracker first. There's a big boy. You know, a medium boy. In the center of the room. Looking right at you. It's just one of these in this picture.
Oh, doggy.
Dog.
Cookies.
Wait.
Angry doggy.
27. Or whatever the fuck that
Yeah,
number was.
It's number 46.
46. There we go.
And behind him, there's a whole pile of other doggy spirits.
Oh.
Oh.
And this boy seems mad.
Oh, 1 through 42. Oh.
And when
Just
you
gonna
open up the
close-
door, he's gonna charge just right through it.
Oh.
Oh.
He
fuck.
doesn't see you, but he sure is gonna hit you.
Oh,
'Cause you're
ghost
there.
dog.
Not the ghost doggy.
And he's incorporeal, so he's actually gonna go right through you to Lorne.
Keep going.
No.
Damn.
He's gonna do 2 spectral bites on you, Lorne. And he miss.
No. Please. I don't like this.
And hit.
Mm-hmm.
You feel these ghostly teeth just like coldly sink into your arm.
That's for just attack magic.
All right. Back to the top. Cassandra.
But the.
Ah.
Okay.
What's going on up there?
Doggy.
I see the dog.
Also, if I look behind me, is a whole mob of 1 through 42 doing anything?
Yeah, they're all getting ready. They're all howling.
Oh.
Yes.
Aha.
The dog pile.
We've angered the dog.
Doggy. Okay, I'll go ahead and use the Miser's Blade. And hit this dude. Russ, could you remove Bless off me? I can't remove it.
Perhaps.
Used to be able to do that, but not anymore. Thank you. I believe I still hit anyhow.
Math did it.
Oh,
Yes.
thank you.
Very nice.
And then go ahead and do Nick. And I'm actually gonna go ahead and run and go hide over here. I know I'm going to get the opportunity attack, but that's fine.
Okay. Go into that little. There's like an iron barred door that's blocking it, but you can open it. It's not closed.
Good.
And you're there, and
Okay.
there's a couple of like dog skeletons in here.
Well, that's
As you
depressing. Okay.
run away, it will do an attack of opportunity. Did you use a bonus action?
I was gonna do stealth once I ran
Okay.
away.
There you go.
Hide from doggy.
Hide from dog.
Wow.
Oh.
No.
You do not
Oh.
hide from dog.
Okay, gonna
Uh-oh.
smell ya.
You do
You
not
just
hide
hear-
from either dog.
Can't hide from that many dogs.
The pile of
42 of
dogs
them.
will let out a chilling howl.
Oh no.
All creatures within 300 feet,
Oh,
which is all of you.
yeah.
Well, Artemisia and Cassandra are scared of dog.
That's
That's
fair.
unfortunate.
There are already 2 dogs inside you, and they're scared and afraid.
Unfortunately, given one of them is
Then
the
he's
cleric
gonna
that we
come
wanted
over
to
here.
run after.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
Bummer.
Hi,
Uh,
doggy.
Go over there.
then he's gonna use its icy doom on you,
Oh,
Oh, do
Huh?
as it just breathes out this icy breath.
Oh my
You
god.
take half the damage.
Oh god. Well, you need a dentist or something.
Uh-huh. And then it can bite you twice.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh, I'm sorry. It will bite you 3 times.
Oh.
because there's
The
so
monkey's
many
paw is
dogs.
curled
There's
in.
so many dogs. There's just so
Oh.
many dogs.
I've made a mistake.
You're getting munched by cold ghost dogs.
Oh no.
I think we should not have opened that door first.
Death ward, I'm guessing.
Death ward pops, 3rd attack. And then you're
Nice.
unconscious.
I'm seeing that.
I
Caesar.
didn't expect them to all come charging out.
That's what we should have expected.
Now get over here, Artemisia. I'm gonna drag her with.
No, I don't know. I don't want to.
Well, too bad. None of us want to be here right now.
Artemis is suddenly realizing she has a fear of dogs.
You need to go save Cassandra.
But she's by all those scary dogs.
I'm aware of that.
They're eating her, and then they're gonna eat me.
I'll use
Oh
the rest
my
of my movement.
God.
I'll ditch her in my spot, and I'm gonna move over here.
Little Troll 2
And
reference for you guys.
Yeah. And then I'll get angry. I give my temporary hit points to myself. I'll smack a dog. Yes. And I will use my Fire's Burn on it. Ah. Alright. Yeah, that's as far as I can move, going through all the people.
What's the range on healing word? 60 feet. +5.
Oh, okay.
She'll throw a cantrip at that guy. Oh, all she's got is Toll the Dead.
That's fine. I'm there.
And she told the already dead dog.
Probably not.
Yeah, that's what it's for, right? Pulling the dead.
He has to
Make a
pay the
good
toll.
point.
It's
Gotta
exactly
pay the
it.
troll toll. Oh, why does it say as a 0? It's not 0. It's 15.
Her DC.
Yeah. Eh.
Fail.
He did it.
What?
He failed it.
Oh, yeah.
Eh. Wow. He
Wow. He's been
It's-
told.
takes necrotic damage? That doesn't seem right, but whatever.
Oh,
he's dead. All right, good. Fuck him.
he's dead again.
Fuck him.
I'm not gonna think about it too hard. Good job, CG. Beat the shit out of him.
Lauren.
Thank you. Now you go get the other 42.
Jeez.
Thanks for leaving that one to me, bud. Appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem.
I'll divine smite this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Assuming this hits, I was scrolled up. It did hit. Well, that's my 1 per whatever.
Yeah, it's supposed to be immune to necrotic, but I guess it's not working on fantasy grounds with those. Whatever.
Oh, okay.
I mean, how much health would it have had left?
10. But I
But I
don't
just-
care.
Okay.
I don't care.
Alright.
They all have max HP, so.
Yeah.
Divine smite. There you
One
go.
of the Tome of Beast things is not working compatibly with the new version of 5e on fantasy grounds.
2d8 plus 1d8. Hey, sweet. I still had the effect on from last time I hit undead. D8s. Kerchew.
Now there's only a moderate amount of dogs.
There's only a moderate amount of them.
I killed number 7 through 10.
Yeah.
And then have Vex for next turn. And that's it.
Titania, you are scared of dog.
I am?
No, it's me
Oh
and
no.
Arby's.
Oh, it's Cassandra that's scared of dog.
That's
You're not
like,
scared.
oh,
You're
yeah.
just like
I
regular
have every
scared.
right to be scared of dog right now.
You're
I
just
like
like
to
regular
walk in a
scared.
Cage.
I was more like, I don't.
You have
want to be up there.
You have a healthy avoidance of dog.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just stay back here and I'm gonna just keep firebolting.
Yes, good idea.
Unfortunately,
There was so many dogs.
there was too many. They kept moving too fast. That's it.
Cassandra, inside of you there are 2 dogs.
They're dying.
Both of them are eating you.
Uh, well, the only way I can get, because I can't go past the gigantic, massive dog, I'm guessing.
Oh, you're afraid of them.
Yeah, and I'm in this room. Can I close the door?
You can. The other 2
Close the door and
cell
then
doors
dog.
are closed. You just
I hide.
Sure.
Try to hide. Oh, I still listed as prone.
No, I think it's because you're frightened, isn't it?
Oh,
I don't think for ability check.
I don't know. Try it again. I took off prone.
okay.
Yeah, she can see
Oh.
it, so she has disadvantage. So it's the 14,
Oh.
which means you're not hidden.
Oh.
Because those scary dogs are there.
I can still smell ya.
You just hear the dog sniffing sound through the door.
Well, it's just iron bars. So it's like a cell door. It's not really like a door.
That'll keep them out.
Oh wait, I do have one thing I can do, actually.
Ghosts can't go through doors. They're not fire.
They can't go through
I'll go
iron.
ahead and do one of the tiefling spells I have and go ahead and do false life.
Oh,
Oh.
good idea.
Yeah.
Hey,
Wow.
that's
Right.
something.
At the end of your turn, you are not afraid of the dog anymore.
Great.
Now he's gonna bite Lauren.
Uh-oh.
Nom.
That feels right.
Mm.
Good.
Oh.
Don't do that.
Oh.
Oh.
Doggy.
I'm having paladin
doggy.
tonight.
It's doggy time.
Oh,
Ah!
Oh my goodness.
Ah! Eee!
no. Oh. Well.
Oh,
Ooh,
Hoppa.
just enough.
Hoppa.
Optica.
I've never had more health.
here, Lauren. Have a little pick me up. Tree.
Wow.
A
Hey.
little pick me up.
Huh? Yeah. I'll hand you a cookie too. Here, eat that.
just like the
I'm
Hulk
glad
with the
I'm being
taco.
seasoned by a dog.
Anyways, I'm gonna be up here.
Yes, have a cookie.
I'm being seasoned.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Alright, I'm gonna use the brazen bite thing anyways, because it's I guess it's a dex save. How did I roll something?
It's here to bite.
I don't know why I rolled something. Oh. Alright,
Is it worth trying to turn it?
yeah, these dogs suck.
Or should I just hit it with something?
Just hit it hard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hit it very hard. Third level guiding bolt. Of Artemisia.
Oh, she's so afraid of these doggies.
It's not anymore, but it's just
Oh, it's
can't
true.
hit.
It's ended, huh?
That's
Were
just
any of
regular
those-
bad.
Any of those things I just rolled
Oh.
for a deck save?
Well, she should have added 8 to that, but it still wouldn't matter. Say again?
The other thing on my turn was a deck save. I don't
Yeah.
know if it did it or not.
Yeah, it did. It got a 21.
Oh, okay. I can't see that, so.
Yeah, you see save 21 versus DC 17. Above your random other 9 that you rolled.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay.
Yeah, it succeeded.
Well, then it takes half of the.
Okay. Oh, pretty good. Lorne. Dogs.
Dog indeed have advantage.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Don't kill me. Really? Really?
We are not rolling good.
This is a day. What's your cookie do?
It doesn't give you more temporary hit points than you have right now, so.
Doesn't get
Which
more
is
than 3.
Great.
Why do you
Uh,
have 3?
Because of my
Oh,
tree.
the tree.
I
He's
give
not
a
gonna
little
live long
tippy
enough to
wink
eat that cookie.
temporary.
I could give myself 10 lay on hands, but I feel like it doesn't matter if he's just gonna bite me 3 times.
Didn't you just cast True Strike?
Lay on hands is a bonus. Yeah, True Strike is an action. Lay on hands is a bonus.
Lay on hands is a bonus?
Yes,
Yeah.
they buffed it. It's a
Ah,
bonus.
yeah.
Yeah,
Diggity
they made that
daffodil.
better.
He's
I
pretty.
gotta, I gotta play this.
They made Paladin pretty sick.
I
I'm not
gotta
gonna
play
lie.
this game.
Yeah.
As if the best class wasn't good enough.
Yeah,
I think
right?
Paladin is better.
I think lay on hands might be worth it. I don't know.
Should I take it? All right, I'll take
Yes.
it. I'll give myself the rest.
I don't want to try and plead with Kellimvor to bring you back.
How nice.
I
I'm
don't
going to
like
choose
your-
to believe it's because you would miss me, not because you're afraid of what would happen.
It's
with
because
the-
it's because I don't like your odds.
Huh.
Maybe the dogs will attack me this turn.
You really think he would want me? Give me right
Stranger things have happened. We're fighting ghost dogs.
Just go
I was
avoid.
in class this afternoon. I'm here with the professor. Fighting ghost dogs.
back. Whole pile of them.
Underground. Titania.
Burning hand.
Okay, so there is a that door to that cell is closed.
Oh,
The doors
Yeah,
to
it's the
these
wall.
two are closed.
I see.
There you go.
Yeah. I'm fine.
Once again, burning hand. Yeah. Take this.
Hey.
Oh, pretty
Okay.
good.
I'll take it.
Oh! Oh.
It's like,
Right in front of you. It's like singes your
Yeah.
boot.
Yeah, I'm in the back of the cell, like. Okay, I am no longer afraid of the dog, except I am definitely still afraid of the dog.
Yeah.
There are people around it. Okay. I'll go ahead and hit it. Hmm. Why would I hit?
Why would any of us?
Bummer.
Really?
Why, really, why would any of us hit? Ha. Fascinating. I'm and I'm in a cage. So shit. I disengage and go back here.
Despite all your rage, you are still just a rogue in a cage.
Shit, dude, I sure am. I'm here. I disengaged. That was my bonus.
Okay.
That's it.
The dog gets his scary back.
Uh-oh.
oh,
It's time to scare. Oh no, that says Icy Doom. You can only scare on the first turn of combat. So who's he gonna hit with Icy Doom? All creatures within 5 feet. Well now hang on a second. Can I? Hapa.
Kaptaka.
Hapataka. Hababa.
Fucking wisdom dog is kicking our ass.
Oh, Lord.
Wisdom
oh
dogs.
Ah. Cold dogs.
Remember how that part where I asked if 10 HP was worth it? It wasn't.
I guess not.
Now,
Oh.
munch.
Oh,
A
you
munch
get to
munch?
do both?
Two
Hey,
fails
stop that.
on Lorne.
Stop
All right,
that.
fine. Then he'll attack you.
Fair.
That was
Honestly,
a
at this point,
shitty
hitting the
roll.
wizard's actually a net win.
Let's do that again.
I'm gonna shield that.
Oh, okay. Then ignore that 11.
Yeah.
Good call.
I was like, I could hit what?
Two failed
again.
deaths on Lorne. Caesar, back to you.
Yeah. Artemisia, you got that?
Yes, I do.
All right.
Kill the dogs, please.
All right. Oh, hold on. Someone gets this. Tanya, here you go. Cassandra, sorry, I can't see you. Wow, I know
That's fine.
free again, huh? Really great stuff. Oh, here, Cassandra. I'll toss a cookie into the cell.
Is there a bag? Is it just landing?
It's just a cookie on the ground.
It's a cookie.
I keep the bag with me. I'm just tossing you the cookie.
It's just like a
Ew.
little nutter butter on the
Oh,
floor.
cookie.
Thanks, Professor. I'll ask someone to handle whatever.
I attack. I'm doing it with. Oh my god. Wow.
Oh my gosh.
What the hell's going on here?
Oh my god.
Oh my
We know
god.
we should not.
What?
Professor's just not good with undead. Dead dogs specifically.
We have not hit this dog.
In several
I
turns.
have.
So long. Yeah, you've hit it with magic.
5 more to Lauren.
Thanks.
What am I doing? I don't want to stand next to it. It's
Oh,
gonna get
no,
cold
that's what I'm
again.
doing.
Don't.
I was like, no, what are you doing? Stay there.
Hop,
Is it an
hop, hop.
action to eat the cookie?
Bonus action.
Cookie!
Om nom cookie?
Ooh.
Num
Nom
num
nom
cookie.
Nom nom cookie.
It's 2 temp.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's incredible.
I know.
I get up and I attack him.
Oh,
Did
oh my
it.
god. You've hit him.
You
hit.
did it.
Smite.
You might as well. We're never gonna hit him again.
Before I fall asleep again. Smite. Fuck you.
Doesn't even have a very high armor class.
We
I
just suck.
know. We just suck at
No, we
rolling.
just can't. hit.
We're terrible today.
It's a good thing I didn't give this thing max HP.
Yeah, no kidding. We've hit it a lot already.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Get them.
Boy. Oh, I will shocking grasp it.
Oh.
Firmly.
Firmly grasp it. And I meant
Thin ice.
Fudge.
Cassandra.
Now you're stuck here with us.
Yep.
Okay, let me
Trying to
try
get
this
out of there.
again.
There's a cookie on the ground.
There
I
is
pick
a
up the cookie. It's in my pocket. Whatever.
Pocket
Yeah, you
cookie.
have your
Pocket
11
cookie.
temp right now, so.
Yeah, I don't need it right now.
It's not gonna do anything.
I think it actually might give me disease. Please.
Tummy ache.
Oh,
Are we?
Oh my god.
Why? God, why?
Boy,
What is
howdy.
AC?
Here.
16?
16.
here come the dogs.
It's like based on our roll.
Oh my word. Ha.
What's the bonus?
This bonus to cry.
Okay.
Is it a
The-
free action?
The dogs seem unaffected.
Damn. Anyways, I disengage, go back to the back of the cell, and think about my life choices.
Back
Oh,
to your corner.
No more cold.
Good.
It's time to eat a wizard.
Oh.
No.
Oh, I can't shield that.
Up the ga.
Hoppa.
Oh.
Hoppa.
I can't
Up,
shield
up,
that.
The same one. Oh.
Hoppa. Hoppa. 2 failed death saves. Caesar!
Will you stop this?
It's just a
Bad
pile
dog.
of writhing ghost dogs. You
oh
did
my
it!
goodness. I was about to lose it. I almost saw 2 twos up there.
There
Oh.
we go. That was a good hit.
The pile of dogs appears weakened.
Artemisia, out there.
Yes! 5 more of that.
Oh.
Dang.
I'm running out of juice.
Aren't we all?
Us too, yeah.
Yeah.
Lord, kill it.
Please.
Do
it, Lord.
Turn.
Oh,
Thank God.
Yes.
we're leaving after this, right, everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
Last smite.
Thank God.
You killed a pile of dogs.
Oh my gosh.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah.
Thank you, Artemisia.
Oh,
Yeah,
Thank you,
you
of
Artemisia.
course.
good at your job.
Yep. All right. Quick sweep of the room, and then let's head out of here.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll glance around for anything that's worthwhile.
There's a. Anybody wants to do perception? There's a door at the top of these stairs here.
Oh, no, not
No,
another door.
I
no
don't
more
sense any more
doors.
undead through there, though, right?
You do not.
No, I got nothing. Can I investigate instead of perceive?
Sure.
Hooray. That's a +1 instead of a -2. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, none of you really. Caesar, you see the best out of everybody. You see these cells seem to be just full of dog bones. Like bones of dogs, not like, you know, milk bones.
Yeah, we could have used that during the battle. Yes. All right. I don't see anything. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's leave. Do we want me to, when we get back to the tunnel, do you want me to be quiet and check ahead, make sure no one's just sitting there?
Yes.
Do I still
Are we
sense?
are we just gonna leave, or do we want to do like a rest here, or
I mean, do you have enough for that prayer?
I do?
Will you be all tapped out after that?
No, not all tapped out.
That might be
How
right.
about we do it like out there?
Fair enough.
Also, did we? You checked this already? Door?
I don't think anybody.
We did not. No.
No.
I don't sense any more undead. At least. Want to at least peek
Yeah,
it?
yeah, I'll peek it. I'm gonna
We're
be
gonna
very
peek
quiet.
it after what just happened.
There's no more
Look
of
at-
those.
They said there's no more ghost dogs.
If you see a mushroom, we leave. But if it's
Yeah.
Didn't you lose
Just a-
concentration a while back?
that's not concentration.
Oh, it's not.
That
Detect
was
magic
detect
was. So
magic, yeah.
I can't tell you if the
Oh.
door's arcane locked, but I can tell you that there's no undead behind it.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
now I roll good stealth. How good.
Okay, the
You're
door
not
is
scared anymore.
locked.
Okay, I try to unlock it, not knowing if it's gonna be magical or not.
You are able to unlock it.
And I
Hooray.
peek in quietly.
You can't save.
Not this time.
Oh, good.
There's like a room in here. There's a little desk with a chair. There's like an oil lamp on the desk.
Oh, here we go. That's something at least, something of note.
And let's
Go
take a
ahead.
rest in there, huh?
Eh, Well, let me look around. I'll look around for traps to make sure there's not any further nonsense.
Can do an investigation.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that.
Perception's fine too. Yeah, you don't really see
Okay.
much of anything like that.
All
There
right.
is
It's
atop
good.
the desk. There are a couple of little planters with like weird-looking various mushrooms in them. Some of them seem to be giving off strange colors and lights and sounds and odors. And there was also a little thin leather-bound notebook.
Ooh,
Now here we go.
that's that.
I guess while we're resting, I will open up that notebook and see what's inside.
You guys can pop a squat in this room for 10 minutes while she casts Prayer of Healing.
This room looks actively like used and maintained.
Pretty
right?
recently, yeah.
Yeah, do those mushrooms look like the ones I saw?
One of them looks like a kind of a modification of it. All right, so everybody heals for 4 and gets a short rest.
I like that. Cover.
You crack
I
open the
gotta
book.
roll one of those.
It appears to be written in some sort of cipher.
Oh,
Oh.
God in heaven. Um, it seems to be written in some kind of code, and I'm not really proficient with that. I have some knowledge of like thieves count, but like that's kind of it. So if anyone else wants smarter than me wants to crack at it and
I
just
could
hand it over
try
to Sonya.
to. Right. Do I think a comprehend languages could possibly work on this?
Does that do that?
I don't think so, but wait. No, never mind. It's specifically that the spell doesn't decode or secrets.
Then no.
So, no. I'll still just try to like see if I can decipher it, just try to brain it
Yeah, you
out.
can do an intelligence check.
Yeah. Oh my.
Pretty tough.
Artemisia, do you have any more first levels?
1.
Maybe Cassandra could use that.
I mean, I could also use my last short rest one, especially if we were planning just to chill out for the rest of the week.
Well, but we have the excursions coming up.
All
Yeah.
we gotta do,
A long rest doesn't
Two
give you
Oh.
back all of your.
excursions.
Gives you
right? All
gives you
right,
half
half.
of
I'll hold
that.
on to it.
Do we plan on searching out
Thank
more of
you.
this place?
You can add 5 to that.
Oh,
Well,
shit.
now that
Okay.
we've been in here and we took the book, whoever is here is gonna know that somebody's onto them if they didn't already.
We killed their ghost dog.
We did kill their ghost dog, so I feel like we
Killed
should.
43 of their ghost dogs.
I feel like we should get everything out of this that we want out of it and probably not come back.
Agreed.
Okay.
Are we gonna take the book?
I think we ought,
I don't think we're gonna crack it right now.
but I think we need to make it very well hidden that we have this because somebody up above probably knows about it.
I mean, even if we left it, the ghost dogs are still
Yeah, they know
taken
something's up.
out. So
Yeah, I mean, also, I have the bag of holding now, so if you want to just.
Is there anything else in the desk other than just notes or
Weird
anything like that?
mushrooms.
Mushrooms.
Can we like
You want-
take one?
I was gonna
put
say,
it
you want-
in?
yeah,
Like,
let's
if
shove a mushroom in there.
I'm gonna take that too.
so we can investigate it later. I could do research in library. Look, go in the botany section. Look up these mushrooms. Yeah, let's just take it. Because Cassandra and I, with your experience of Thieves' Cant and just my book work, maybe we can tag team it and maybe we can come up with something.
Yeah, we can do that. I won't say I have a grand amount of experience with that, but I mean, I'm at least familiar with it a little.
Your combined efforts will help. And I think it'd be easier to hide it in our room then. We don't have to worry about someone.
Plus, too, I take
Outside.
Arcana. Like, I could just take some time during the labyrinth and check out to see, like, I'm sure there's a book on cyphers and common ones.
Yeah. Sure.
All right. Well, shall we away?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm tapped. I got no more smites, so we just gotta be careful. But I did get my channel back, so I can look for
That's
more
good.
undead to
Let
see
me-
if those things moved.
There we go.
And I got no more rages.
Ooh, that's not great.
I got spell slots back.
Okay. You guys can beat a hasty retreat out of the catacombs back to the basement of Sibra.
Well, do we want to do any of these? Or are we afraid of these ghost goose?
I'd rather not bother.
Okay.
I mean, If we
But
really want, I
also,
can try to.
if you want to look in there,
Yeah. Well, we needed the X to dispel Autumn. Are you still able to do that? You kind of dumped a lot of magic into us, so
I have some left.
do you
Not a
want to use it
lot.
on that, or you want to? Yeah, dude, we don't have to.
I'll leave it up to you guys.
Is
what do
there
you think, Lauren?
in the notebook, and it's aside from obviously like the cipher stuff, is there like any illustrations in there that we can maybe glean
No,
anything off of?
there is pointedly not.
That's standard. Okay. Um, I think either if we want to keep looking around, we can go do the door thing and at least take a look inside to see what the hell's going on in there. Or I can get lucky and maybe try to sneak again, and or at least the other two open rooms that we didn't see any ghosty goos in. But
I
both
could
have their
make
risk.
I could make you invisible this.
Uh,
I think that might
yeah,
help.
yeah, that might help.
Can I channel? Channel should give me specific, like they're there. Can I help guide her around? Like I can tell they're in the room. Can I tell like it's in the middle and like go on that
Yeah.
side?
They're like right now there's just one chilling out over here and one chilling out over here.
Go like that, and then like that, and be really careful.
Okay. You know what else I can do? Well, I haven't tried it yet, but it might if it works, it might be cool. Number of creatures equal to your proficiency bonus. Okay. Okay. Um. All right. This is.
Whoa.
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 I
Oh,
didn't know I could do that.
Okay. All right. Lauren, I'll try with you, and then yeah, sure, Titania. Let's try that. Don't freak out. Um, this might be a little weird, and I'm gonna go ahead and use psychic whispers. Basically, it forms a psychic connection or telepathic communication between myself and others.
Oh.
So I'll go ahead and roll one die and see how long that lasts. 4 hours. Okay.
So is this
Is
just a open link? We speak to you.
uh
is it
y-
just
So
crit-
they
you and
can
her?
both talk to you, but not to each other.
Oh,
yeah,
Lauren.
yeah. It's directed to me, but we can both chat back and forth. But it's not like you or Titania can talk to each other. I mean,
Got it. But
the
we'll be
Okay.
in
main
the same
point
room,
would
so we
be
can talk to each other.
yeah, yeah. A main point would be if I'm off sneaking somewhere, then I could still have some communication with you guys and tell you if it's safe or not, or if I'm getting my shit kicked in.
There.
Okay. We're doing the invisibility.
Boom. Invisible.
All right. I'll go ahead and start doing that.
Can
And I basically
slink
would just
on through.
follow Lauren's instructions till I get to this door.
Go through it.
There is no door there. It's just open.
Oh, okay. It's inside.
Basically, an empty room at the far end of which you can see, like, here, there's like a big hole in the ground with what looks like a rickety rope ladder leading down.
Oh.
That's right. There's stuff down below.
I'll go ahead and. Yeah. Hey, there's a rope ladder down here. I'm going to take a peek. I'm not gonna go down yet. But let me see.
I sense undead below still.
Not here.
I don't sense any below you, but careful.
All right, I peek down the hole.
Goes down into beyond where you can see.
Mm. Can't see shit, Captain.
How far down does it go?
A ways. Farther than I can see, but it's pitch dark.
Yeah, no, let's not risk that. You should probably come back.
Is this like a right here? Is this like a fireplace or something? Or
It
in the
looks
room?
like it was once like a altar or a dais of some kind.
Guessing there's nothing there now.
No.
Okay, I'll go ahead and slink back the way I came. All right, next door.
Yeah. Do I sense any in there to guide her around?
Yes.
Same routine. Oh,
No.
never mind. Yep. Nope. Nope. Don't. No. Right in the doorway.
Hmm. Hang on, maybe I have an idea. Can I like toss a rock in this corner of the room?
Yeah.
Can you sense any movement?
No. Well, maybe. Yeah. They went for the sounds.
Okay. Matthew, do you want me to do another stealth check or keep the
Yes.
one from before?
Be very fucking quiet.
Whew.
All right.
Looks like a pile of busted up cages.
Ugh. Can I see literally anything else of note, or is it just that?
Do a perception or investigation.
All right.
Not really.
Okay. Come back out. All right. That was kind of a bust. There's just more cages back there. Big room with door that needs to be dispelled.
Do I still sense a big mamma jamma behind it?
You sure do.
Nope, not today, that's for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, let's keep that locked.
Alright, never mind. Fine, we're out of here. I don't know what the rest of this is, and I don't know if we'll be able to come back, but I don't think we're equipped to handle it today.
No,
No.
I don't think
Agreed.
so.
No, I'm tired.
All right, you guys can head out with perhaps more questions than answers, but
Yep.
make it back to the guild hall, and we'll go ahead and take a break. Be back. Welcome back. You guys get out of there and back to the basement.
Yeah.
Nobody's here.
No
Good.
good.
Send Cassandra up to keep an eye out, but ain't
Yeah.
nobody.
Great. All right. You two work on the journal. And I guess that's all we got. So, good luck.
Thanks, Professor.
You want me to help you with it?
No, it's fine.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I don't think we're gonna be feeling up to exploring any more of this until after our whole thing. So,
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah.
and you know what? That's fine.
It's probably for the best.
It
Is there
probably
any
is.
way that we could... Somebody's been going down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And apparently they've been cavorting with undead and or fungus.
Both.
Yeah, probably both.
Which means that is it safe to assume that they are bad news, whoever's been going down there?
They
Probably.
certainly seem like bad news. Yeah.
Almost certainly.
Is there any way that we could figure out who it is?
I mean, basically someone had to sit down there and
So obviously a spellcaster
Yeah.
It'd have to be
because they had
somebody,
to lock the doors.
right? Or maybe they stole some scrolls.
That.
Maybe.
But
We've
they'd
been
have to be
really-
somebody pretty powerful
Yeah.
because
Someone with a lot of clearance too, I would think, to be able to just get around it.
We've been really thorough in our searching so far, so unless there's some other entrance to the mine that they're getting in through, they're coming in through a guild hall or the church. The church is in a professor's office.
and also like when I went through it before, like nothing had really been touched. So I don't think it was gonna be a way for someone to consistently get in and out of.
Maybe
Well,
there
and
is another way we know of.
the other
I
guild
mean,
hall, the one in Torek, is pretty sealed.
Yeah, the other
I
ones
don't
were all
think
walled up, so that's why I was saying, like, I feel like
the
Yeah.
mine, like,
Yeah. If it comes from the mines, then that's the only other place. But
where else
I
do
mean, also
those
depends.
or the
Yeah.
chapel. Yeah.
what were
most
the
of the
guild
mines
halls?
go? Demo.
Torek and I didn't write down the other one.
Hang on.
Looking at the map you posted. Not the man peeing really hard. Torek Tonera.
Yeah.
So it could ostensibly be a student or professor from one of those two, or just somebody who has access to the bottom of the chapel.
Both of those
Yeah.
other two, though, were pretty well, like, bricked up.
Yeah.
But also, Cassandra, when you
Hey,
went
Cassa-
into the basement of the chapel, you said it didn't look like anybody had really been disturbing it.
No, because like I mean, it had like a bunch of white cloth over everything, and it was fairly dusty. So like, if someone's going through there consistently, like
So,
that,
could it be another member of Cipra?
That was also a thought.
because that
I mean, I
Like,
could
could-
try to get the alarm spell, and maybe we can alarm the hallway and see if people are
Hmm.
going in and out. I would have to get the spell first, but I think I can swing the alarm spell more than the knock spell. So try to
Okay.
see if we can learn that.
it also
Sweet.
like if someone from Cipra, like there's not many long timers because you'd have to know that A, this is down here, B, navigate to it safely, and then also have the wherewithal between spells and other resources to go do
And
all
how
of that.
and how are they getting past the dogs?
Yeah, well,
Do they like
presumably they.
control the dogs?
Yeah, if they're undead related.
So like a
Or
necromancer?
they're a cleric,
I guess.
and they turn them?
Um,
But they have like a study down there?
I guess it's a good way of making sure nobody finds whatever that is.
Further point, because we've checked everything that we've seen in the other tunnels, but like that doesn't exclude someone making another path, or there's another path that is purposely
Yeah.
hidden.
Yeah, or maybe it's somebody who's coming from underneath.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, you
'cause-
said there's a hole down there. Who knows
Oh,
where that's
right.
leading to?
Yeah, we don't know
Yeah.
where that goes.
And Alphonse mentioned that, where there's just a whole second level. It's over 1,000 years old, so like, I'm sure there's pathways down there, but Lord knows if
Maybe,
there's any record of that.
maybe we're just in his attic.
Maybe.
What?
Yeah, it could be
Maybe
just some old motherfucker.
can we hang out in the library and find some old maps and see if we can find where these mines may lead, or if there's any other places where they might have entrances?
I can take a look during Arcana, but
Yeah, have it be for like the history of Halcyon or something.
Yeah, history of the island.
Is there anything we want to try and get done before we leave for the excursion?
Well, the alarm spell is a good idea, but I don't think that'll do anything once we're away.
No, once I'm away, it'll just be a ongoing thing just to see if.
um, I think maybe trying to decrypt that notebook if we can. Might take a
Yeah.
while.
But at least we can get started, and I mean, we could probably take it with us on the trip. Keep it in your bag of holding so no one else can get access to it.
Does
I
everyone
wouldn't
go on the excursion?
necessarily. We're going to be going on the excursion with other people from Cypra, right?
Yeah,
And
Yeah.
we were
True.
concerned that perhaps it was one of ours.
maybe, but I
Yeah.
don't know who.
If you take it, you leave it in the bag. Unless you're in a group with the people here
Yeah.
right now.
Well, I said like we'll take it with us and just leave it in the bag so no one can have.
We can take a look at it on the second one if
On the
we
second.
go to the second one.
Yeah. But at least it's not in our dorm and someone can easily just.
Yeah.
Find
Or
Yeah, I
no.
guess we don't want to leave it here either, right?
Yeah.
I mean, also with the bag of holding, like, don't you have to know that an item's within the bag to pull it out?
Or
Yeah.
you just
So
dump it.
But they'd have to also know it's with us on me in the bag of holding, which, I mean, to be fair, bag holding's a good guess, but
You've known these people longer than any of us, Artemisia. Who in the guild would be capable, not even necessarily sinister, just like have the abilities that we're talking about?
Well,
it's not the first year.
Jack, Professor Jack, just in terms of sheer strength and ability, Longo, perhaps Lydia.
Could Longo deal with the ghosts?
No, but he's pretty quick. I suppose he could just get by them.
also,
Maybe Sigrid, although I think she's an artificer.
yeah, that's kind of the problem. Like, someone would need to be proficient either, like,
I mean, it took all 5 of us to contend with that.
Yeah.
yeah, it's sooner, if it's something from, like, the school itself, like, I'd sooner guess faculty than students.
Well, and not only that, but not only all the stuff here, but who I guess who's smart enough to make a very good cipher journal, right?
Yeah.
Well, I
Who's
guess
smart?
there's... What about Professor Alphonse?
Well, I don't think he has much spellcasting in him.
Not that we know.
He might
True.
just be quiet about it.
That's true. I guess I don't actually know. And I
Probably
would
smart.
be the one to know, so.
He's probably smart enough to make a cipher, and he was the one hanging out down there.
Let's just assume can't trust anybody right now, except
Oh, yeah, of course.
within this circle.
I'm more suspicious of the other two professors up there. I don't think Ismene, but I mean, who knows,
Admittedly,
right? I don't know.
Jacques is capable, but I would be surprised if it was him, based on my conversations
As
with him.
yes, as would I, but who knows?
Well, just remember, just because somebody's sinister doesn't mean they're going to be the brooding creep in the corner. Like
Yeah, like Alphonse.
it could be the nice guy who's playing the nice guy facade to make us assume that it's the creepy brooding guy in the corner.
Well, let's. I don't know what else we could do for this moment down there.
I think we just gotta do research before we go back down. Let's
Just
figure
the
out those
research.
mushrooms, look at that book, and see what we can
Yeah,
gain.
pretty much.
I'm probably gonna leave that up to you guys. I think it'd be a little weird if I start suddenly looking into any of that.
Yeah, that's why I offered to do so during my Arcana classes, because my
Yep.
project is based on psionics, which, like, just pulls out a knife. Like,
Yep.
Are there, I hate to start another discussion, but are there any questions that you think might be helpful for me to ask?
Oh, could just continue with the flow chart, right?
I don't
Who's
know
gonna
where
go
we
first?
landed on the flowchart.
I don't remember where those questions landed.
I thought we
So,
kind of played that out.
I think we kind of got the answer that
We got
he
that
doesn't really know.
Chilambo, yeah, he was willing to answer. He was unclear if he was able to tell if she was alive. Unclear if he was able to tell, and then a nondescript to the question of alive or not. So we got like a possibly.
Maybe I could just ask if somebody, a particular person, has been into the catacombs in the last bit.
Yeah.
Well, like the last week, right?
Week.
Since we've been there.
We just asked if just list 3 professors in our guild. Start with those, because I feel like if anything,
Sounds like a good starting point
rule out the faculty, right? Since
of our guild, yeah.
Are we assuming that the answer for Alphonse is yes because he knows about it?
Well, if he's
Because
he
been
hasn't
in
stepped
there, right?
Just
stepped
because he
in.
knows about it doesn't mean that he's necessarily been.
Yeah. So as far as we know, he's just been smoking down there. So if it is yes, then we know he's been lying to us. So he is suspicious. If we say if he's physically in the catacombs, I think rule that out.
How about you just narrow it down a little bit more? How about
Maybe
has
if they've
so and
been
so
past that door or something.
been in that office that we
Yeah, been
found
in the
the notebook?
office.
Oh yeah,
That's
let's
good.
just
Yeah, I like that better.
Because then we can just go forever. Have they ever
Or,
been
like-
in that room?
yeah, or like who's the owner of this book? Like, and we just list the names.
Seem very contemplative about all this, Artemisia.
It's just very worrying.
I mean, for sure.
Yeah, it is.
I don't like undead.
Got the
Fair.
vibe, yeah.
That's sort of a core part of my faith. And we've encountered quite a bit of them today. And the
Yeah.
notion that they are perhaps just right below where I've been living for a few years is discomforting.
Disconcerting. Well, that's why we're going to do something about it. And
Mhm.
hopefully find the source.
So, you want to ask if the 3 professors in the guild other than Caesar have been in that room?
Oh yeah.
Might as well
Let's just
start there.
let's just group them together at first. Yeah.
Right.
If it's a no, then we go on to something else.
Maybe just and then we can go like maybe the
A
guilds,
student
like
of Cypra.
student of Cypra,
Professors
A
of Cypra,
student. Yeah. Yeah.
no. Students, no.
and then
Go from there.
anyone Tonara or
Go from there.
Toric. Maybe Tonara, because I feel that's where Manai was from. That was her guild. So
Do we want to there comes the flowchart again, but do we want to start broader and then get narrower?
You could just start with has a professor been in there? Has a student been in there? At all?
Other than
Other than
Within the past week.
us
And Cedric.
Other than us.
Or was that a couple
and
weeks?
Seirdre.
I don't
Yeah,
think
I guess it would
I don't
be
think
I guess
Cedric
I
made it
don't-
all the way in
Not-
there.
not
Was
past
that 2
week.
weeks ago?
Yeah.
Well, not
was
that we
2 weeks
know.
ago. Oh.
Well,
yeah,
I'm
true.
pretty sure based on when I saw her, if she was really doing that, like she thought she was alone, she was just, drawing what was in the first room. If she was already familiar with that area, she wouldn't bother archiving the first bit.
Right,
These-
for the purposes of this commune, I think I will say, barring present company, has the professor been in that room?
Yes.
Barring present company, has a student been in that room in the last week?
Yeah.
And then
Yes.
maybe try, if depending on if either one is a yes,
Yes. We'll see
Maybe,
which
like, what
then
skills
go
see
you
where
to
that
a
have
leads
skills.
us.
guild.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
yes, go to Cypra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and let's
I
start
think
with
I'll
them.
Yes,
start-
start with art.
I'm going to start with students just because it's a wider net.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, enough of it. I'm not going to write up another flowchart.
No, I think you got. I think you got
No,
it.
no.
You got it.
Well,
You got it.
just
Don't worry about
here.
it.
She just grabs the
She has
pile of
vision.
bones out of her bag and just collapses.
Oh God!
She
Right,
just, like-
no, man.
Every time.
She
She
casts
could warn us
commune.
before. Okay,
Like-
I'm just gonna.
Comfy or something first, not just fucking
And then she
ragdoll.
just like wakes up.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Man, yeah, please sit before you do that next time.
We could get like a pillow before you do that next time, you know?
Yes, on a student.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay. Not great.
No, on Cypra.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, on Tonera.
Wait, hang on.
Okay.
Elsie Ridger.
That's what I'm thinking. This girl has been beating my ass, and she's just been nasty from the start.
She's
I
also
don't
been
wanna-
researching. She's also been researching demons and arcana.
What?
And
Also, she's a cleric, isn't
she's
she?
a cleric.
Oh my god.
Okay.
We're gonna take this girl down.
Okay.
Wait, what
So
year
what do we do
student
with
is
this
she?
information now? Like, what do we do with this now? That
I don't
think
know.
we-
we have
Okay.
a suspect.
Okay, hang on. For right now, especially with the excursion coming up, I think we sit back and observe and try to gather some info. Because, like, I can check on, like, what she's reading in Arcana still, because when I saw her one time, it was about demons. And obviously she's been doing some other reckless shit, so... But, here's the thing. She's been pretty overt with her kind of cheating thus far, so I'd be
Mhm.
surprised if she's been able to, fully hide this for a while now, considering she can't even fully hide,
Being a bitch.
Yeah.
I suppose it could just be a front.
It could
Like
be,
maybe
but
she
like,
wanted us to think that it would be obvious or something.
it seems so convoluted. Like, unless someone has already been tracking this, because obviously we just got here, so
I mean, look at that
why
journal.
create a friend?
Convoluted.
Yeah. Okay. For right
They're
now,
going down into
we
the
observe.
catacombs, finding a way to avoid zombie dogs, and then writing some ciphered journal with a bunch of fungus.
Do you recall who she follows as far as her god?
I don't know.
Okay, maybe next time in class I'll check to see what symbols she has on her.
Could I just maybe like a general religion check of
You
like
can do a religion
Shattered
check
Scythe?
if you'd like. Well, you have seen her before, a few times before. You do share a few
Yeah.
classes with her.
Yeah. Yeah,
She
oh
in
my
religion class?
gosh!
Hard to say.
Oh my god!
Any of you who wants to can do a religion check.
She's in our.
Oh. Yeah, I'd love to.
I was about to say it's weird that she's a cleric in Arcana, not religion, and then I realized so are you, Artemisia.
wanted to study something I didn't already know.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, okay, never mind, that makes sense.
Oh.
There we go.
Lauren, you're so smart.
Her symbol that you have seen her with, Lauren, is a triangle of 3 teardrops.
What's that?
Isn't that a bad one? Hold on.
That would check out.
Is it Char? No.
Char would definitely check
Char
out.
would be bad.
Char would be bad.
No, Talona,
Which
one's
one's that?
Salona?
chaotic evil goddess of death, of disease and poison.
Well.
Well, there you have it. There you have it right there.
Okay. Well,
Question: why would somebody wear that openly at school?
Yeah.
Like,
I
why is that
mean-
not just a thing that the faculty is concerned about? Like, you're
I mean,
worshipping an overtly evil goddess of poison?
I follow a god of death.
Yeah, but he's neutral, isn't he?
Right, but anybody can come up with some rationale as to why. It probably is just what her family follows.
I mean, so like, there's always
Poison god?
It's
Perhaps
poison disease, right?
viewed to defend them from disease.
yeah. That's what I'd sooner suspect. Like, follow the god of disease, learn about the disease, be able to treat the disease.
Right, that's probably the excuse, although I'm guessing she's making horrible mushroom creatures.
Yes, I think so.
It all feels like it's lining up just right, but I just,
It
you know,
sure is.
Okay.
I don't want to jump to too many conclusions and rule something out on accident. But damn, this feels
We should just maybe
On
observe
track.
her for a while.
Yes, do a little
Yeah.
observing.
sit back, observe, and don't be weird about it.
Of course, of course.
We should also
makes
try
it-
and translate that journal.
definitely.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll try to
I
do
will be
that.
careful then, because obviously, if I was gonna try to look around during Arcana class, and we share a class,
With my religion check, could I tell what like type of cleric she was from the stuff I've seen her do, or probably not?
Death feels like a safe bet.
Okay, that was what I was checking because that is the general domain of that god. So, what flavor of cleric are you? I've never asked.
Life.
Interesting. Was that a personal choice?
It's just sort of happened. Most of the
Huh.
clerics in my family have ended up on the death side of things, as you can imagine, following Kalimvor, but
Yeah.
wasn't how it manifested for me.
I mean, maybe that's a good thing.
My father certainly didn't see it as one.
Well,
So what?
yeah, screw him.
It's not quite that easy.
I mean, no, but like, while you're with us, screw him.
Well, and it's your beliefs.
Listen, if you have shitty family, take this opportunity while you're with friends to just, be yourself. It's fine.
Also, doesn't really matter who has what opinion if those are the gifts that your god gave you in exchange for your worship of him.
Yeah.
That was his choice. That was his will, and that was what he wanted for you. That's can't see that as anything other than a good thing.
Not really used to having friends, I guess.
Well,
Right, well,
Helen Borges thinks you're more special than them.
yeah.
That must be it.
Yeah, Special K decided to do something different.
Or you're talking to
Guess
somebody
so.
else.
I don't think so, considering commune.
Hey, I know how it works.
I don't think any other gods make you die when you commune with them, but what do I know?
That is a little bit rude, yeah.
Astonishingly little.
I think the astonishing is that, yeah, it's just that.
It was very alarming the first time I did it, I'll tell you that.
They didn't warn you?
How could they? Nobody was expecting me to hit that level of spell while I was here.
Oh,
And then you cast it, and then you die, and then your professors all panic.
Well, I did it in my room. My roommate, less happy.
honestly, kind of fair. I'd be a little worried if my roommate just stopped breathing.
Right. Well, we should sleep. You
Yes.
should, I guess, take a look at that book, Titania, and then maybe tomorrow we can check some things out in the library about the catacombs.
Yes.
Yeah.
The mines, maybe.
Or the temple below.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wouldn't mind a history of the island if we can get it. Isn't there a class that's kind of related to that? Worldly, maybe?
Tangentially.
It's like one day's worth of lecture.
It's tomorrow.
It's true. Let's see what.
When we're gonna be nice and awake and definitely not tired as shit.
Didn't Professor Alphonse say that only he and Lannon knew about all this?
He
Yes.
did
he
say
did.
that. Yes. Does he teach that class?
No. He teaches hard science.
No, Lennon.
Lannon's the firearms
Guns.
teacher.
Yeah, Lana.
And it's boom boom man.
Oh,
Yeah, Lana wouldn't be
ooh.
subtle.
Lannon Baruch.
Baruch.
Listen,
I
there's
guess I only know him as Baruch. So.
That's fair.
Of the
People
two
put up
names, it is the
fronts.
more fun.
Yeah. People
Huh.
put up fronts. I'd be surprised if that man of all people put up a front.
Doesn't seem like he could be
He's
bothered.
been here since a few years after the school was founded.
Yeah.
That's nutty.
Yes, he is.
That's yeah.
Maybe someone should go to his office hours and just strike up a conversation about those times when it first opened, or
Yeah, fuck it, I can do that. I've talked to him a few times
Yeah.
already.
like you're in his class, right? So you guys are in his class. Strike up. Maybe he'll just tell you some tale. Maybe it might lead you to something. It might not. But if he's been here that long, maybe he knows more ins and outs than what's on the book in the books.
Yeah, I'll just have to figure out how to.
Bring it
Or
up.
maybe,
Yeah.
or maybe I just ask it kind of directly, like, "Hey, I heard a rumor about blah."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, I'll try that.
Okay. Well, that was fun.
So much fun.
Thank you so much for your help.
Yes.
Yeah, for
thank you,
literally saving our
Artemisia.
lives.
I'm just happy to have an opportunity to actually help somebody for once. Right, well, classes for a few more days, and then I guess it's off to Coria's drop.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
You guys can retire for the evening. Is there anything else anybody wanted to do?
No.
I would like to go talk to Caesar.
Oh my gosh.
Shall we have the other two deafen?
Secrets.
Yes, please.
Alright.
Ah. Well, I guess I am doing something else then.
Professor.
Yes.
So I just have a nagging thought. And I'm really
Yeah.
terrible at reading people, so I want somebody else to have it too and tell me if I'm crazy or maybe try and keep an eye out. And I don't. I'm beginning to trust the core group, but I think of everybody, I have the best gauge here, so I don't know, but it does feel possible that all of the things that we were looking for as people that would, the qualities of people that would be smart enough and have the right powers and the ability and the access to do the stuff down there,
Yeah.
she's one of the few people who also, I think, meets all the criteria. And she's been with us every time we've gone down there. I really want to trust her because she's been very open with me when we talk, but I will admit my faults where I see them, and I know that I am not good at knowing when I'm being manipulated. So I would like to have confidence. I would like to have faith.
Yeah.
But there's the nagging voice at the back of my head that tells me to just be aware. Am I crazy?
He is mentioned a bit in those notes.
Did you find more?
Alphonse gave me the rest,
The rest?
as far as I'm aware.
Why did he have them all?
Because I guess he was close with Stump Bubble.
Okay. Perhaps I judged him too harshly. Are they enlightening? So far, all the ones that you've showed me from before, the half dozen or so, were just borderline
Well,
ravings.
To be honest, I don't know which ones you read before out of all these, so
In our chat, there's the journal chat with like 1, 2, 3.
If you're gonna show him
4,
them,
5,
I can just send you the
6,
entire
7.
thing in there as well.
I'll just show them all, yeah.
Okay. No need to make it more complicated than it has to be.
Yeah.
So I can read these later, and Steve, unless you know right off the cuff, does it say something that alludes to this?
Not to this.
Or to her not being trustworthy?
Says things specifically about like correspondence with her and stuff like that between people.
I'm almost positive you two aren't talking about the same person.
No, probably not.
I'm talking about Artemisia.
Oh, I wasn't.
Not to voice of God interject, but
Are you
That-
talking
That
about...
was a moment there, like, oh,
Are you
I
talking
was,
about Titania?
yeah. But some of the things I don't think she could have done, to be honest. So that is giving me more trust in her part. But I mean, she couldn't find the Nox scroll, so I mean, I don't.
Maybe she didn't try very hard.
Yeah.
Well, shit. Now you're gonna put...
I love
Look.
that.
Oh, okay.
Look, man, I don't get a good read on most people, so although I haven't talked to her as much as you have.
Which one?
Oh, the Messiah.
Yeah, I suppose that's true. I really do want to trust her, but she's the most
I would
competent
too.
person in this building, I think. Probably present company and other professors included. I'm fairly confident in that. And
Well, here's the thing with this. If it was her that's doing all this stuff down there, why didn't she just let us die by those dogs then? Because they for sure could have killed us all.
Titania, well, I suppose she...
She would have had Artemisia to contend with, and that would have not gone on her side.
just had to wait it out and see what happened. Okay.
I mean, the evil child from the other guild. I mean, sure, it does make sense. Again, maybe too much sense, but
I worry if maybe there's a setup happening and I just don't want to buy into it, and we are both terrible fucking investigators.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah.
Okay, well, I just wanted to voice a concern, and I feel that I now leave with a new one, so
Yeah. Sorry about that.
that's fair enough.
I really don't think. I don't think either of them are likely after today.
I would like to agree. I'm inclined to agree.
Sure. Yeah.
I'm afraid of being unpleasantly surprised.
Yes, I'll hold the doubt.
Because the deeper we trust and the deeper we go into this, the worse it could.
Right.
More
Well,
dangerous could be to be wrong.
and as I'm always told, we should not trust anybody.
Apparently, yeah.
Yeah. Except for, of course,
Yeah, this we got
Oh,
this.
this right
This
here,
is
right?
good.
This
This
right
is,
here.
this is easy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah,
It works
Hey,
out because we can both fully believe that we are both too dumb to orchestrate this for the other person.
that is correct.
So, we got it. All right. Well, thanks for this. I'll read through these.
Yep.
Just we'll have them both in mind, and let me know if you see anything that gives you pause.
So what do you know about Green Ridge, if anything?
What do I know about Great Ridge?
History check.
I'm gonna doubt I know more.
It's a big
I'm
city in
sorry.
the Thieves.
Yeah, Green Ridge, Green Point.
Green Point?
Is that it?
Well, I
Is
don't
that
know. Which one
GR?
are you talking about?
Oh God.
Green
There's
Ridge City or
two.
Green Point?
Uh,
Isn't that the one they always
I
he
was thinking
references in
about
notes
Green Ridge.
his GRC, right? That's Green Ridge City.
Yeah, Green Ridge City.
Yeah. I know
Were
very
you
little
talking
about
about
it.
that, or were you talking about Green Point?
I was actually talking about Green Ridge. Yeah.
Okay. Or Green Shore City.
Oh, so many green places.
I think we mean GRC Green Ridge City, right? That's what you've interpreted from those notes?
Green Point is also mentioned in the
Uh,
notes.
Yeah, that is one place I was going to ask about, but I was also going to ask about the other one.
Yeah, shit. Where's Greenpoint?
I don't
That's
know,
in the
man.
scythe. Far east scythe, off of the Malachite Rainforest.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
Well, I do know one thing about Greenpoint.
Yeah.
It's where Elsie Ridger's family's from.
Oh. Well, I don't know what to think about that right now.
You guys can both do a history check if you'd like.
I would love to.
Love to.
Oh.
Oh.
Wow.
We're so
Before
smart.
that, a different family lived there. Until about 10 years ago.
Somebody
The
who got chased
Ransoms.
out.
Yeah, this one. Yeah.
Uh,
They got kicked on over to wherever they are now, right?
Actually, it was kind of the opposite.
Oh.
So the
They just
Ransoms kind of moved over to
went
New
over.
Landing and kicked out the people who were living there. They moved up. And then the Ridgers swooped in and took their leftovers at Greenpoint.
oh, who did they
kick out?
kick out?
Basically a whole bunch of different families who then were kind of forced to flee back down into the Jade Acre Thieves. Until that time, the Jade Isle was sort of a shared domain between the Fiefs and the Scythe, until the Ransoms moved in about 10 years back and took it firmly for the Scythe.
Oh.
And anybody who didn't want that got sent back to the Fiefs.
Well. All right. So maybe Maybe they're in cahoots.
Maybe we need to have a real good talk with Titania.
Oh, man. Yeah, probably.
With first, before that, we need to decide for sure if we can trust Artemisia, because neither you or I will have any idea if Titania's lying to us. She might.
Nope. Yep.
So we got to decide if we're gonna commit to trusting.
We probably should. We're doing all this stuff together.
Yeah, I think so.
I was pulling Cassandra for that whole thing, too.
Yeah, I suppose. Anything else to note in here before I go read through it on my own? Anything that stuck out to you?
Nope, because I didn't read it till like 20 minutes ago.
Yep, alright. Fair enough. You're right, it does seem to talk about the ransom girl a lot. Okay,
It
noted.
does, right?
It shows, like, just skimming it, I'm seeing Ridger and Ransom
I
repeatedly.
know.
Okay. Noted. Well, thank you for having this talk, Professor.
Oh, yeah.
We always have such a good time.
Always.
That will.
We're the best investigators.
We're doing our best.
Yeah, that's true. Hey.
We'll head out for the night.
Okay.
And then I would like to go do something else.
All right. Colton, get out. Where are you going, Russ?
I'd like to go talk to Artemisia.
Okay.
I'll do the same night, like late as fuck, and knock
Yep.
on her door.
She's like basically in her pajamas at this point. She's kind of, her hair's just like all the way down around her head. Oh, hello.
I can
Well,
come back.
no,
some
it's
other
fine.
time.
You can just come in if you want.
Thank you.
I have chairs.
All right.
You know, and her room is very sparsely decorated, as you might assume. There is like a little altar on the corner, basically. Otherwise, just like plain old bed. She's like not even like fully unpacked. It doesn't seem like.
I wanted to check in with you because I feel like this has been kind of a lot, and you kind of just jumped into it with us, and I don't know that you necessarily had as much of a choice offered to you as we maybe did. I don't know. It just seemed like today was hard.
Yeah. But also it does feel like, I don't know, it feels like I'm actually doing something that might matter for once. I guess I'm just not used to that.
Oh, don't worry. I am very familiar with the feeling. I have come clean with you once, so I will do so again. I don't know who to trust at this fucking school. And as this gets more and more complex, I am more and more concerned. And the more that we talked about trying to figure out who this was and who would have the position, who would have the access, the potential, I couldn't think of very many people who fit the right bills to maybe be able to have been involved. And so far, you are one of the most impressive people I have ever met. And so far, I have been very appreciative of having trust. But there is a very small voice that I'm having a hard time fully suppressing that says that of those criteria, the short list of names, you wouldn't play us, right? Like, we can trust that you're committed to.
Can make a persuasion.
Don't mean to insult, I just...
No, I understand. Based on everything you've told me, you have every right to be skeptical. I don't really have much to say, but I've been nothing but honest. And I mean, I wouldn't do anything dealing with undead, for sure. And, I would,
Yeah.
certainly didn't have anything to do with the disappearances, given that I was one of the few people who actually tried to help Longo figure out what was going on with Larissa last year.
And one of the few who's bothered to explain any of this situation to us as we've been looking into it. So, like I said, it was a very small voice, but
I understand that. I think you probably have that voice saying that to you about everyone here, if I had to take a guess.
only two. And I wanted to eliminate the one that I thought was less likely.
I'm also worried about Titania.
Can I throw an insight just for good measure to
Go for
this last little bit? I feel like I already know the answer, but
Oh.
yeah, whoa.
It's really, I mean, who's to say?
I really want to like her, man. I don't know what to think. I'm just all. Lauren doesn't know. Yeah, I don't know what to think about her, but I think she's more involved in all of this than
I
she's letting
am
on.
usually very, very good at reading people. As you know. She's hiding something. I don't know what. I don't really think you've hidden anything else from me after our conversation. I don't think Professor Caesar is. I don't really think Cassandra is either, but there's something chilling about Titania.
Professor Caesar has the same concerns. I've
And
already talked to him.
she's the one who ended up with the book.
Isn't it in Cassandra's bag?
Oh, you're right. Well, good.
We should have a conversation with Cassandra to not hand it
Yeah.
off without being involved. Professor Caesar and I were talking about maybe trying to have a direct conversation with Titania and see if we can
Yeah, perhaps.
just, I don't know, be persuasive. But I was hoping, because he and I are the wrong people to investigate and tell if somebody's lying, so I was hoping that. It's why I came down to have this conversation, because
Yeah.
I wanted to fully commit to either not or to trusting you, and at this point I feel like I have no other reason to continue having questions, so my list of trusted individuals is now 2. So if you would be so interested in joining us for that conversation.
I suppose I best.
It will probably make it go better.
It's not exactly what I thought I was signing up for when I became a monitor.
It's probably more interesting.
Yeah. Interesting is not always better.
No, it is not. I did enjoy living a simple life, but
Oh, I don't think our
sometimes-
lives were ever going to be simple.
well, before I got here,
And it wasn't going to stay that way.
apparently not. Such
Have
is
you
the way
had
of-
any luck in your pursuits?
No, I haven't. I can be a smooth talker, but he just gets under my skin, and I get nothing out of it every time.
Fathers can be like that.
And I think he knows he does it too. It feels on purpose.
Probably is.
Yeah, I don't know. I've got no real information from him other than he seems to think that there's a lot I don't know, and that the whole situation is more complex, and I'm inclined to believe that, actually.
Well, duh.
but- Yeah, so he seems to think I'm a simpleton, and he's not the farthest off, but I think he's farther than he thinks.
Isn't that
So
the worst when they hit you with something that is actually kind of true?
I think it's partial, but not as much as he would like. So
Well.
I don't know.
As you would say. Fuck him.
Yeah, it's part of why I'm here. But okay,
Well, I'll help where I can.
I won't keep you up any further.
You alright?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I'm with you. I feel like I'm finally doing something that matters. And it's not what I wanted to be doing. And suddenly I'm very aware of only having a year.
Well, take it from me. 8 wasn't enough either.
Well, let's see what we can do. I will take my leave. When you have the chance at some point, if you can get Professor Caesar alone, ask him about the notes that he and
notes?
I have been reviewing, and have him share them with you as well.
Okay.
I would like your take on them.
Sure.
He's had some manic scribblings from Stump Fumble before him, and leaving notes to whoever follows in his stead to understand the trail he was taking before he disappeared. So a
well,
lot of
I'm
names
sure.
thrown around, and Elsie's and Titania's both come up frequently, so would like your take on it.
Good.
I haven't had a chance to process it all. He showed me a bunch today, and I haven't really gone through it, but
I guess I'll ask.
yeah, if you tell him I told you, I'm sure he'll share.
Right.
Thank you.
I will do so. Thank you.
Head back off.
Go back to your room. There's something on your bed.
Of course there is. What's on my bed?
Well, it just sort of looks like nothing. There's just a black tear across, and vaguely in the shape of a sword.
Oh, you're not supposed to be here.
You just hear deeply from the back of your head. That's what makes it fun. We'll just have everybody else undeafen now so we can end. We're good. She's deep in there.
She was doing the thing that I did, where you put up a YouTube video and then suddenly you really can't hear.
Well, I started to hear what you're saying, and I'm like, I need to put something on.
All right. Well, we're gonna end there.
That's fair.
And that'll be not next week, and not the week after,
Yes.
right?
I think I'm actually good the week after. Definitely not next week.
Was Maddie good the
think
week after?
Yeah, no, I'm. It's at the end of July. That's
Okay.
the problem.
So June the 25th, we will return for more of whatever the hell this is supposed to be. Until then.